At this point, my recording is started. However, it is currently recording a black screen. So, party. Let's go check the timeline. It's nighttime.
We're in morgue.
Yes.
Everyone's in their room.
The fine town of Morgue, although really it's small enough you could call it a village, but it's officially a town. And yeah, you all have got inns at the... Yeah, you have inns at the inn. Good job, genius. You have rooms at the inn, adjacent to one another. That reminds me, I have this written down... Yeah, okay, I know the order your rooms are in. Are you all setting a watch schedule tonight, as you did previously?
I don't think so.
No.
Alright.
No watch schedule.
Well, Chromid, you'll make your way up the stairs as you were last time. You have that bottle of wine with you. You'll go to your room. Everyone else is already in theirs. You all are going to sleep?
Yep.
Yeah, I will take the usual precaution of putting the bed up against the door, but not going to bother with crossbow trapping the window.
Yeah, you saw how well that worked last time.
The Scorpius will not be trapping their room.
Alright. Umbra and Scorpius, you two are sharing a room, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ben Xavier doing Ben Xavier things. It is that time of night. Let's see.
And Dungeon Master, I will have the +2 bolts loaded instead of the normal one with Venom.
Noted.
Before this goes, 1 second. Aiden, is Scorpius full HP?
No, but I will be in the morning.
Hot.
I'm gonna heal myself real quick.
Damn. Go for it.
Sorry.
That face when you say, okay, double lot means something, and you get 2 double lots in a row. Alright, give me a moment to see this. Alright, what are we talking about here?
Let's move to max.
Okay. I'm going to need to think about this for a minute. I did not anticipate that.
What the hell did I do my spell? What the fuck?
What does 2 double 100s mean?
You'll find out, maybe. Depends on if you pass that perception check or not, but it's not time yet. Oh, really? Uh-huh. Okay. Alright.
Just for the record, Eminem, I am fishing.
In Warforged. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing, just fishing.
Just
Umbra's
fishing.
gonna be praying for 30 minutes.
Noted. Okay.
Scorpius will stay up for 30 minutes with her.
Alright. You'll be watching her pray or just keeping a general eye out. Okay. Let's fucking do this. That many hit points. That is a lot of 8s in that hit dice. Okay.
I don't know what I did to my spells, but I think they're fine now. I had some shit like written beside the things, and then like to the off to the side, like other spells. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know.
3 die 6. Anything else of note? Large. Number appearing 1 to 2. Ooh, that's a good point. Okay. Intelligence. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. Okay, well, Umbra, Scorpius, about 30 minutes have passed. Umbra, you finished praying for your thing. What are you doing now?
She's going to get some rest.
Scorpius likewise?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you all will get a benefit of, like... You'll have an advantage of 2 on this upcoming perception check, as you all will have barely gone to sleep for maybe 10 minutes when perception check party.
You said +2?
You have, a benefit of 2, an advantage of 2.
Yeah. +2.
I made
No.
mine on the
Or
note.
-2.
Alright, Ikuromid, you will
-2.
wake up. Oof, that not 20 though.
I'm snoozing.
Alright,
I
Umbra,
am not.
you're snoozy. Scorpius. Alright,
I make it.
Scorpius and Ikuromid, you two will wake up. There is a commotion going on outside.
Look out the window, see what it is.
Alright, so let's
Umbra.
see. Yeah?
Get the fuck up. You got something going on.
Alright, Umbra, you'll be able to wake up at the end of this round. As a Chromid, you're going over to the window to look outside. There are... Let's see, you have infravision of a half-work range. The inn is over there to there. There are 2 large creatures on the other side of the wall that were approaching it, but they are fighting something.
2 large creatures on the other side of what, the town wall?
The town wall, yeah.
And
Your
they're
inn is
fighting-
relatively close to... Yeah, no. They are large, bigger than 20 feet long, and something is fighting them. You're not sure what it is, because it's smaller and moving faster, and, heat signatures and such, and it's kind of out of your range. The big things are just big, so they're easy to track.
Okay. And you said long, like snakes or...
Quadrupedal, large lizard thing, maybe.
Okay. Over 20 feet long. That could be an issue. I'll move the bed and step out into the hallway.
The innkeeper is not there at the thing like he normally is.
Oh, well.
What's exactly going on?
Tap on
Like,
their
missed
door.
the first part.
Oh wait, you didn't go downstairs yet. No. Or did you... brain.
No, I wasn't going downstairs yet. I was going to get those 2.
Alright. Well, those 2, you will wake up, and at this point...
Yeah, boss?
Something out by the wall. Big.
Wait, is Ember
Look.
Yes, Scorpius woke you up.
Okay.
You're,
I missed the first part because someone came in
yeah,
and
I
talked
mean,
to me.
you're kind of cuddled up to Scorpius, so if I wake up, you're definitely gonna pick.
Yeah.
He's upstairs.
Right. Well, as you all... What are you all doing at this point?
I guess getting up.
Alright. I forget. What type of armor do you 2 wear?
Wear leather. Using
Ember wears
full plate.
Not at night, you don't. Do you have a set of chain armor that you slip into, or do you sleep all natural?
chain.
Chain. Alright.
Alright. Do y'all want to go check it out with me?
Sure, boss.
Can I put my armor on first? Seems like it's dangerous.
We can wait, I suppose.
Alright, Ember will quickly put on her armor.
Alright, Umbra, you're putting on your armor. Give me a second to do a set of dice rolls now. Well, this creature does that much, so... Against that, miss. I'm running combat in the background because there's combat in the background, by the way. Y'all can sort of hear it much better at this point. Miss, miss. Okay, this one's attack. Hit. Hit. Ooh, with a crit. Okay, what's the crit? Triple damage, okay. Okay, so for this one, that's that range to that range is just max damage. Okay, for the crit. Alright. Half damage gets tripled into max and a half. Okay. Mark that off, mark that off. I don't think that applies here, funny enough. And then for this guy... Miss. Okay. Except, wait, he's doing that, so it would also be, again, a miss.
If you can
Okay.
hear my background.
Okay, Umbra, you're still changing into your armor. Grills, I have full plate mail armor. That takes, like, at least 5 minutes to change into.
Something like that, even if we help.
So, are you all gonna continue on with this for the next 5 minutes and get Umbra into her full plate?
She can move out with the chain.
Let's move out with the chain.
Alright, you've gotten like the gloves on of the full plate, or however you have it, some part of it on, but you're still in your chain.
Oh.
Right.
What is chain armor? Besides
5.
2? 5.
Chain
Okay.
is 5, and then deck
Yeah.
and whatever adjustments.
Alright.
You should note that off on your character sheet.
I do have it noted off. I just wanted to make sure I have this. I just double check, Of course, Macy is 1.
Plus your shielded features to use it.
It's It's either set to 1 or 2, depending on if she's holding her thing.
Ben pokes his head in the door.
Who pokes his head in?
Ben. Xavier has amazingly failed every single perception check thus far.
Okay.
We'll just leave Ben where he... Not Ben, but... Xavier where he's at.
I know something that'll help. Umbra, stand still. And I'm casting Dungeon Master.
What are you casting?
Stone Skin.
Ah.
I thought you were going to do invis, and I'm like, I'm going to get eaten again.
Please.
Alright,
That's
Umbra.
You're good. You're good for 1 hit. And I'm casting again Dungeon Master.
Okay. I assume your target is Scorpius.
Yes.
Alright, Scorpius, you're allowing Akoromi to cast on you, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm what?
You're invisible now.
Dungeon Master, let it be known, I am pulling out my sword and my dagger.
Okay, noted, noted.
No.
By the way, Bennett continues to keep track of you, Scorpius.
Both of you, don't get ahead of me until I lay down the heavy fire. And we're trotting along.
Alright, it's trotting along. At this point, I have to run the next round of combat. Miss. Miss. Hit. Okay. 3d6. Oof, for 9 points of damage. Note that down. Okay. And their turn. Hit. Hit.
Fingers limbered up.
Crit. Okay, let's deal with that crit right away. What is that on the crit table? That's why I didn't have up, amongst other things, I'm sure. That is a piercing crit for our quintuple, or not quintuple, quadruple damage. Hot damn. Alright, so first for those. Okay, pretty minimal damage. Decent damage. And now for that thing. Okay, ooh. And they were all targeting that one once they realized, so oof. Okay. And then for the last thing from that round, another hit for that much. Okay, party. You all have made it downstairs at this point. There is, yeah, the sound of combat is louder, but no one has poked their head out of their rooms beyond you all. And
Yeah, we're going outside to.
yeah, you all will note the barkeep is absent, as Ben said. He's outside. So the way this works is the inn is not quite near a gate. You all are on an elevated floor, and the wall isn't super tall, so you all kind of, like, you all were able to see over it. To get on the other side of the wall where this event is happening, you're going to have to walk around for a bit. Call it a minute and a half there, a minute and a half to the other end of it. So you all are doing that walk, I assume?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Alright. And I have you moving at a pretty decent pace.
Yeah, pretty brisk. Not a full out run, but not walking either, you know?
Alright, in that case, I unfortunately have to run another fucking round of this combat.
Well,
Miss.
we'll move it as fast as we can.
Miss. Damn, that has some unlucky dice rolls. Miss. Okay, hit. Hit. And to round it off, hit. Okay. that much.
Completely off topic. That teleport thing you have, right?
Hit.
Yeah.
Is it just up and down, or is it anywhere within a radius of 10 feet? You can
For the
be able to
missing?
be teleported.
If I miss my target, it's either up or down. It's not.
It's not just in an area. You'll be teleported.
No, it's either up or down.
Okay. I just thought about that and wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Before I forgot.
A little bit risky.
At this point, you all are almost made it to the gate. You will hear a thud as some large thing fell, and you all have gotten out of the gate, and you're turning back towards the source of the thing. Guys, Ben has a torch up because he's blind in the dark.
Okay.
So unless you all are planning asking him to stay behind, in which case I'll allow that. You all aren't going to really have the benefits of infravision here.
So what can we see?
Alright. Well, let's see. This thing... Hold on, give me a second. Actually, I need to look this up, because they might need a torch here. Monster Manual 1. Scroll.
Do vampires need torches? I think they can see in the dark.
I'm checking. I mean, it's not vampire, but,
Oh, you know what I mean. Vampire people we have here at the place.
I don't think
Vampire-ish people.
they have to, right?
I would think vampires can see in the dark. I would think they could. Seeing as they're nighttime creatures. They can only come out during night.
That would make sense, yeah.
At least improve
So yeah, no,
sight in the
there
dark.
is no torchlight coming from that thing, but... Well, let's see. Ben's actually kind of hanging back a bit. I'll give that to y'all as kind of a gimme there, since I was kind of delayed on telling you that. So,
Okay.
as long as you don't look behind you, your infravision isn't too bad. So, as you all kind of round the bend, you'll see a large quadrupedal heat signature that I totally did not just lose. Stand by. Yep, there it is. Rearing up on its hind legs, kind of deal. It has a long neck and a wide head. It's about 20 or maybe 25 feet long with a decently long tail portion. And it is fighting two other heat-ish signatures. You will recognize the barkeep. He's in his barkeep clothing, and he has a two-handed sword he pulled from somewhere. And he's going to town on that thing. One of them just fell, and the woman from the thing is there. And she's covered in blood, and you're not sure what she's fighting with. And, yeah, that's what y'all see. So, party, what are you doing at this point?
Okay, we're not sure what she's fighting with, but she's fighting something other than the dinosaur.
No, she was fighting one of the dinosaurs. She appears to have just taken that one down. Or at least knocked it to the ground.
Okay, the one that's still up and very much alive, is there enough clearance that I could hit it over top of the barkeep without hitting him?
You could attack it from the side very easily. It's a large enough creature.
Okay. Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt, okay. Give me a second to look up that. Lightning bolt, I swear. No, don't you do that to me, game. Lightning bolt isn't an Unearthed Arcana thing, it is Player's Handbook.
Player's Handbook. 3rd level spell.
Would probably help if I didn't spell it lightning bolt. That is called lightning. Lightning bolt. Casting time 3 segments, okay. At this point, actually, it's the next round for them anyways, so party dice initiative, and post your options and actions.
Yeah, Mama.
Are you trying to fork the bolt, or go for the single thing?
Hold on, Double M.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go. Let me type something in real quick and I'll go check.
Umbra, there's at least one thing in front of you you could fight if you wish. Also, there's some type of dinosaur-looking fucker there, too. Okay. 6 before initiative. Lightning bolt, not forks. Alright, well, let me see the initiative for these two groups. Okay. I'm still gonna need y'all to dice initiative.
I'll roll it.
Okay, party, you
No
will have
one.
a 1. Let's see. They have a that, they have a that. So yeah, Umbra, you're ready to fight. I assume Scorpius is moves only towards the closest target, going for backstab. Scorpius, what is your target? Is it the creature or one of the people?
Creature.
Creature, okay, so you're trying to move silently towards the back of the target for a backstab.
Well, you said there were two things there, so I was quite confused. Did you
Oh.
mean the...
Well, there's one on the ground. It's not really moving at this point. You could try and go silently there and stab it. Is that what you'd like to
No.
do? Okay, so
No.
you're going for the living one.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to engage after a core mate's shot off whatever he's shooting. After he's done casting whatever he's casting. I know it's lightning bolt. She just knows he's casting something.
At this point, yeah, he'll have started chanting since it is a 6-segment thing at 3-segment.
And Scorpius will actually wait till he's casted.
Okay, so you're waiting
Before
till him to
taking his
cast
attack.
before going for your attack. Okay. So you know that the man's doing some magic shit. You're gonna wait until something obvious happens.
Well, he did tell us wait till he's done with the heavy artillery, so...
Yep, nope, that is solid by me. Okay, so you all have an initiative of 1. The monsters have an initiative of 6, and the other monsters have an initiative of 4. So, here's how this is gonna play out. Umbra, are you moving to engage or hanging back?
Again, waiting until the core mate's shot off whatever he's shooting.
So, Scorpius, you're trying to move silently. What is your percent on that again? I believe I know it, actually. You believe to be moving silently, and... Okay, you're waiting for Hermit's Lightning.
Wasn't... Yeah, he was also waiting.
Well, he's waiting to strike before that, but I assume you're still moving
I
in,
still have to
Scorpius?
move. Yeah, I still have to move in.
And you're attempting to do so silently while invisible.
Yeah, how far away are we?
Well, I have you all move up and stop at about 50 or so yards away and then move up as needed.
I think it's going to take me longer to do what I'm doing than it will be for Coromede.
Yeah, to one-shot the thing. Speaking of which, let's take a look at that damage there.
Umbra will slowly start moving forward.
It's 1d6 per level of the caster.
Much like Fireball, yes.
Yes.
Alright, and you don't need to roll it to hit thingy because it's a lightning bolt on a very slow, big creature, I believe, right?
Nope. No need to roll to hit.
Yeah, duration is instantaneous. It's like magic missile.
And it gets a saving throw for half.
It does. So go ahead and dice that damage of Coromede as the creature is rearing up to go bite at the big guy with the thing, and the woman is still over by the other thing.
20, 31, 32 hit points.
32 hit points. It makes its saving throw, though. So that is...
So it still takes 16.
16, where is it? And yeah, 16 off of that guy is... Okay. Lightning bolt goes off. The woman and the man quickly jerk their heads towards you. Eyes of recognition, possibly. Let's see. Woman's chilling back for now, as the man will go in for his swing. Scorpius and Umbra, you all are moving into position. So, he is going in for his swing at this point. Hit, and 3 die 6 for a pitifully small amount of damage. And that puts him there. Okay, creature's turn. Scorpius, you're still moving into position. Umbra, at this point, the lightning has been discharged. You are moving up.
Quickly.
Okay, this will be your 1 attack round. And this thing rolls to hit. Okay, it misses. Umbra, you may take your attack. Scorpius, you're still trying to get behind this thing to try and get to its back.
How big does this thing seem?
Oh, let's see. It was standing upright now at that point, so it's maybe 20 or so feet off the ground, but it reared back down to go for the bite attack that missed, so standing upright off the ground like it normally does... Well, this thing looks more hunched over in this. Call it maybe 12 feet tall.
Not big enough. Alright, I'm using 2 hands on the sword.
Okay. Okay, 8. So 8, what level fighter are you again? 8th? And 8 at
I believe it's 8th.
Yep, sorry, that's a miss.
No. My AC is currently 2.
Alright. At this point, Scorpius rolled a hit. Scorpius rolled a hit.
I'm looking at my to hit.
Ah.
It's +2. Did I say I was going to hit with my assassination dagger or my
Assassination
Oh,
dagger, I
sorry.
Your
believe.
+2 dagger with 5%.
duly noted? Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm staring at actions for the round.
So that means 4. Yeah, that's going to be a miss.
9. Well, yeah, you attack at 8th and... Hold up, actually.
Because it suffers a penalty of 4 to its armor class in addition to you getting...
Wait, I get another +4 because I am invisible.
Invisible.
It doesn't know
Yes,
that
you
I'm there.
do. That is a hit. Okay, this is a creature of that many hit things. Don't sell yourself short there. What level assassin are you again?
5th.
5th level assassin, attacking thing of that level. Okay, your assassination attempt fails. You may
Oh.
go ahead and dice your damage versus
That's
large.
double damage, right?
Let's see, you're 5th, so that would actually be triple.
Even better.
7,
Seven.
tripled, 14, 21.
Let me pump you up!
And
Thank you.
No problem. Of course, your invisibility is gone now.
yeah,
Oh
your
yeah, but I
invisibility
got I
breaks.
got 1 successful backstab. I'm happy.
And this thing is attempting to flee party. You may take your parting shots.
Rope.
You're attempting to rope it. Okay, noted. Anyone else doing their parting shots? No, you're not aware about the rope.
Umbro's gonna swing at it.
Okay, roll the
Nat
hit.
20 with my plus.
Scorpius
Two
dice.
daggers.
Scorpius dice percentage. Chromie, you're gonna end up roping a dead thing, I think.
I'm gonna have what?
You're gonna end up having a dead thing roped
52.
up, but
Oh.
good for you. Let's see, this is a dagger, so piercing. 52, you said?
Yeah.
Me too.
Alright, double damage. Dice
That's
your
exciting.
damage.
Umbro's also
Umbra
gonna try
rolled a
and swing
hit.
at it.
Ooh, 10. Also,
10.
on the first one, I forgot to add the dagger's damage to it. So.
Rip. Well, as it turns out, that wouldn't have changed it. It did have more than 2 hit points remaining. Umbra, you may dice your damage.
Let me
So
go double
what's a
check
52
the
to
damage.
Eminem? Dungeon Master.
52 on the crit table is actually hand hit, double damage, but since it's, turning and fleeing, you can't really hit the hand, so I just downgraded that to pure double damage. Maybe you hit the hind leg of it. Doesn't matter, it's dead.
Still 20 damage.
58. Okay. Or 9 damage.
Nicely
Well,
done,
if they-
Umbra.
If they kill it before the rope springs, then I'll just...
Well, Akrormid, that thing says it takes 1 segment to state, and, they're swinging at it, so your mouth is already making the syllables. Yeah, the rope swings around a dead thing.
Okay,
You can call it
recall
back.
it.
Boss, I killed it.
Very good.
Fuck it, I forgot
Don't know
about
what it is,
Ben.
though.
The barkeep will speak up. Dinosaurs. They must have a nest nearby. They keep bugging us.
Is it?
Maybe we could check it out.
If you want to, go for it. They might still have tracks you can follow.
Any idea what type this is?
Don't really know dinosaurs that well.
Umbra's gonna take a look at the people to see if they're... She's gonna use the clerical bullshit of HP looking at. I don't know.
Wait,
The
They read-
magical HP looking at.
I'm gonna have to check something with girls on that.
The magical bullshit of I look at you. What's your HP? Let me look at you.
Your triage, your damage assessment. I don't know how badly they are damaged.
It's an interesting question I've never actually had to consider before. I'll wait to see what Grills, the inventor of the bullshit triage, says. That's a lot of clickety-clackety for a yes or no.
Clickety clackety.
Well, Umbra, the man does not appear wounded, and as you're watching, the woman had like a scratch on her, and it's actually healed up in front of y'all.
Okay.
And she's wiping some of the blood off her hands. Oh, dearies, thanks for the help.
Are you two alright?
Oh, we're fine.
Now then, we should get some sleep.
Boss, do you know what these things are?
Dinosaurs, some kind of giant lizard.
Look at the teeth, the woman will say. Meat eaters. Probably
Are they
want to
worth anything?
snack.
Are they worth anything, boss?
Probably not.
Can I collect their teeth before we leave?
Sure.
Well, the man and woman will bid you a pleasant night, giving you that look at Chromid. You know, the yeah, we see you. And they'll heading back into town.
I'll give them the
So,
polite
boss,
nod.
boss man. Dungeon Master, how many teeth do I get? How many teeth do these things have?
Alright. I'm going to deal with that in a minute, because, Party, you can give me a perception check at this point.
Made it by 4.
Oof.
I'm oblivious to the world. I'm too busy
I
looking
am
at this
not.
teeth.
I am not oblivious.
Alright. Acroromade and Umbra, you will note that there are a couple arrows sticking out of these things. Neither of those two had a bow. And you can give me well, actually, no, I'll leave that up to you if you choose to do anything with that information.
Were these arrows that hit them in the front, or the sides, or the back, or what?
Appears to be more from the side.
Do they look like fresh wounds, or do they look like they've had these arrows in them for a while?
Umbra, intel check.
Alright.
What's your
Make
intel?
it.
You make it? Yeah. These appear very fresh. One of them's still bleeding. From the direction, it would appear that the archer was on the wall. Or from the direction of town. You're looking at the wall?
Yeah.
Umbra,
Right at the top where people would have been.
Umbra, you see a figure kind of leaning against the wall, looking at y'all. He has a bow. And even from this distance, you can kind of make out how pale his skin is.
Anyone want to inform Scorpius?
Seeing that y'all have things well in hand, he nods and waves to y'all, and
Umbra will
disappears.
wave back and nudge Scorpius and tell him what she saw.
Really magic?
What's magic?
Arrows or
Oh,
magic
the arrows? No, the arrows... Well, hold on, you're not a cleric, you wouldn't know, would you?
No, that's why I'm saying it out loud to record me.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll check the arrows out, but I doubt they would have left them behind if they were magic.
And right on the money there, Croromede, yeah, mundane arrows. If they were magic, they probably would have gotten them back if they could. If you want, let's see, there were saving throws. Pass, pass, fail, fail. You will recover 2 of them if you're trying to recover them. The other 2 broke on impact with bone or whatever. Now, Scorpius, how many teeth are you trying to go for?
All of them.
That might take a bit, because this thing has a lot of teeth. It's got a very long snout.
Big as the head.
Well, consider that the creature itself is 25 feet long, and this is a rough picture of it. So call that maybe 6 feet of head. Maybe only 5 or 4. But still, teeth.
Since I sleep with my backpack on. I'm sorry.
It's not
I'm
a
gonna pull out.
Grills. I know what that is. It starts with a D.
Actually, you're wrong, girls.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. Page 26, MM1. You can look it up. I don't give a shit. There's nothing there.
So I'm going to pull out of my backpack 50-foot of rope and cut off each of their heads, tie both ends, one end around one head, one end around the other, and just pull them back to the wall.
Pull the heads back to the wall?
Yes.
Okay. Pull the heads back to the wall. Okay, you're strong enough. You have the rope for it. You can do that. So you have the things tied up in rope. You've pulled them back to the wall. What are you doing at that point?
I'm going to take them to my wagon and put them on it.
Alright, you're taking them back into the town, hitching them up on the wagon?
Yes.
Okay. Wagon size. That you should be able to do it, although it's a bit bloody.
Yeah, that's fine. I just need it.
By the way,
I
guys,
just need
Ben
them
said he
there.
was headed back to bed, so he's headed back in.
By the way, girls, I put something in character in game for you.
Yeah, I'm responding.
Alright, let me go note this down. XP calc.
When I was cutting off the heads, would I have noticed what gender they were?
Yeah, because you always notice a creature's gender when you're cutting its head off.
Scorpius, do you want to go back and look at the gender?
Hands on the head.
Good lord, did
Yes,
I really
yes,
just...
I will.
Alright, Scorpius, you head back out, and you look at the gender, and one is a male because it has a penis, and the other does not appear to be a male because it lacks a penis. Does that satisfy you?
Yes, because now I know there's eggs. Also, I would like to take their claws.
Okay. Let me look at the creature. It appears to have 3 things, so that's 6. You can get 12 claws from that.
I will go back to my boss.
Alright. Well, Scorpius, while they're out there, the vampires attack and kill you, and you're dead. Goodbye. No. Oh my goodness.
Well, the whole vampire joke is actually a thing now.
Yeah, y'all, I have convinced y'all quite thoroughly these are vampires. Good me. No, either I'm telling the truth and they are vampires, or I've managed to convince you that they are when they aren't, and I'm not sure which of those two options is scarier.
They're close to I'm saying they're vampires. I don't care. You could say they're
Call yourself whatever you want, you
crocodiles.
crazy vampire
You
bastard.
could say they're polymorph crocodiles, and I'd still be like, nah, they're vampires.
Please, what a polymorph
Scorpius will
crocodile.
now skip into the end, going up to the room. Quite clearly happy.
Alright, Al, you're going to be doing that a bit later since you're butchering. Chromie Denumbra, what are you doing at this time?
I'm going back to my room.
I'm just waiting for Scorpius, then heading
Are you
back.
accompanying Scorpius outside of the town when Scorpius does the thing? Or are you staying inside town? Umbra?
Me?
Umbra.
Oh. didn't think
Umbra,
of
are
it.
you accompanying Scorpius, or are you staying inside town waiting for Scorpius?
Coming with him.
Alright, come in with him. Well, no vampires attack you tonight, that you're aware of. And y'all will make it back inside. Chromate, at this point, you're back in bed, asleep. You moved the bed to the door, I assume?
Correct.
Yes.
Alright. Scorpius has stated his curiosity about the gender of the dinosaurs. And hitched up the heads to the wagon. Y'all will head back in. What are you doing at this point?
Sleeping.
Alright, you're going back to your room and sleeping. Duly noted. It is what time at night at this point? Okay, it's that time of night. And y'all are sleeping, and give me a second to do another dice roll, because believe it or not, I said there were 2 hundreds on that thing, and I need to see what the other encounter for tonight is. Oh, interesting.
Saying that body's still out there, Giselle's gonna be happy.
If it's still there.
Alright, party. You all will encounter no further encounters for the rest of the night. And the light will shine upon Denalia in the morning. Y'all will wake up. Those of you that were missing a hit point, you will get it back, Scorpius. What are you doing at this time, party?
Okay, breaking out my book. Let's see, I need
I'll wake up Umbra,
12.
drag her down. Well, let her get dressed, telling her I'll be downstairs, and get the butchering the heads to get their teeth.
Okay, noted.
Remember, get dressed, get our plate mail on, and head downstairs to help Scorpius if he hasn't already done.
27 minutes of study, then go downstairs for breakfast.
Okay, noted. Well, Scorpius Umbra, you'll go downstairs. Ben and Xavier are about behind you. Xavier has a gleam in his eye, like he just figured shit out. But he is keeping quiet today. Even Ben seems a little bit subdued. Well, only somewhat. He's still asking occasional questions of ridiculous nature. And they're just eating, waiting for y'all to be ready. Scorpius, you're doing your thing. Umbra, you're doing your thing. Chromid, you're gonna come down a bit later. Scorpius Umbra, it's not the normal barkeep behind the bar. It's someone else who's got the Lego smile on. You get the drill. Alright, and 27 minutes you said you needed grills?
Yep.
You will get that without error. At this point, Scorpius, you should have the teeth you want, assuming you wanted every single one of them, I think.
Yes.
I have 2 heads of that many. So what's the range here?
I can definitely see 3 in the picture.
The thing is, there's more. There's always more. So call it that many there, quadrupled.
I'm so worried about what you're doing.
Alright. Scorpius, there were a few teeth that weren't worth salvaging, like you could tell. Not at all worth salvaging. Unless you're desperately going for every single one of them, you will find 25 that you think might be worth something. Is this
From
satisfying?
both heads?
From both heads, yes.
Yes, that's satisfying.
Wait, 25 total or 25 from each?
25 total.
That was.
I tried to guess the number of teeth based off the picture and so on and so forth, keeping in mind bigger teeth usually are in the front, smaller in the back, and blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't have enough experience of carnivorous dinosaur jaws to understand how many teeth that creature would have. So I did a guesstimate and did a die roll, and that's what it came out to.
Man, at least it's not a shark.
Rows of teeth.
And the moment he bites something, they pop out, and then the next row's just pushed forward. It's like a candy dispenser.
So, party, I assume you all are getting some breakfast foods?
A very sharp candy dispenser.
Well, Chromid,
Yes.
you'll order your food, and the younger lad, I say younger lad, but he's, 23 or so, at the front will say that you don't need to pay here.
Very good, thank you.
Enjoy your
And
travels from the innkeeper. The rest of the party you all will need to pay, though.
Alright. How much is it?
Well, how much he's spending. There's various options of food available.
I'll put down a plat.
Plat, you will be feasting like a person who played a patent, and it's a decent amount of food, and there's a good quality to it.
But I thought I already paid for the food.
Did you?
No,
And
the
there
bread.
is-
I'm
yeah.
just paying for it. I don't
Oh,
know.
you know what? Fuck it, you're right.
I'm
Well,
gonna get a
But no, hey,
slip
if she wants to spend money, let her. Oh,
I don't
while
know.
I'm outside, did I see Giselle?
So let's see, you would have gone outside, Giselle shows up before first light, yeah, you would have seen Giselle.
I would like to get my money back.
He'll nod and offer you the, what's it called?
Kill. Also, outside the wall, I forgot which direction. There's 2 dead dino bodies out there. If they're still there, I don't know.
He nods and licks his lips, and you'll notice they're a little bloody.
I see you found them.
He nods again.
Okay, well then. You enjoyed. Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? Undo. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's not good. I have magically erased my skill number 4 in my thieving skills.
Oof.
Luckily, I sent it to you, so I just have to copy and paste.
Yep. Be careful about that.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, that's an important one, too. Jesus. Imagine losing that. It's like, well, shit. I can try and do some math based off of how many points I have everywhere else, and my racial bonuses, and how many times I've leveled up, but oof.
Okay. I've got my money box from Jaziel.
Alright. Party, you're gonna eat your breakfast. Chromid, you're a little behind them, obviously. Xavier is whispering to Ben about something, and Ben looks surprisingly serious.
Okay.
And yeah. Once you all finish your food, I assume you're headed out?
Yep.
Okay, allow that much time for eating. I'll actually make it that much because y'all aren't rushing to eat, I assume.
No.
I will tell Bossman that once we get outside the city, I would like to dump the heads.
Okay.
It would just be in poor manners just to dump them in the middle of the road.
Oh, yeah.
Well, y'all are departing from Morgue. I assume you're headed back to Rinvera?
Correct.
Okay, so that will be the southern road. And
I
yeah,
have found this bottle has a leak, and I found
So
it
we're
by
not going
spilling
after the
water
nest?
all over myself.
are you?
No.
No, okay. No nest. Well, if we come back this way, we can do it, right, boss?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, well then. Party, how fast are you traveling?
Again, that's on the rest of the
3
party.
miles?
Sounds good.
3 miles per hour. Camel should be able to hold up because they've been blah blah blah. And let's
They're
do
faster
some
than horses, I
dice
believe
rolls.
we've established.
And
Mm-hmm.
of
That
course,
is for the MM1.
Dungeon Master, when we get out there, I'm assuming Jaziel is there, and I'll inquire if he has ate yet.
He will nod yes. He had some delicious
Very good.
dinosaurs earlier.
Okay. Very good, then. So yeah, we're moving.
You're gonna try to move, yeah. Encounter rolls are fun. Yeah, you're gonna have an encounter 18 minutes outside the city. Fucking goddamn. Alright, what are we dealing with? 18 minutes outside of town, only something that has stupid intelligence or animal intelligence. So not these, not these. Not that. Not those.
Bulbs.
Fuck. I have to actually roll this one up. Give me a second. Except that was the wrong thing. Okay, that page. Sorry, all the possibilities I had rolled up don't work this close to a city.
Either stupid, ignorant, or extremely confident.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll throw a lich at y'all right now. I feel like that's not really gonna work.
Maybe it's the Blood Gang, or whatever they're called.
Blood Hunter.
Pretty common.
Very funny. No, lycanthropes don't work in the middle of the fucking day. Come on. Really? There's not a goddamn
They
thing
do
here.
if they're were-rats.
No, I don't think I'm giving you a Yolan just yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we gonna get a Yolan? Am I gonna be able to steal one of these and keep them?
No, that doesn't make sense. No, no, really? Okay, fuck it. Go into a different monster manual. And what's on this page over here? Water creature. Oh, hello. Interesting. Y'all may RP as you travel outside the city, by the way. I know y'all don't normally do that, but this is a way to pass time while I quickly look at that.
So what is our next plan anyways? We're going back and
We get loot.
where else are we getting our horses? Unless we were sticking with camels. And we have a wagon now.
Yeah, you kind of have a wagon.
Honestly, I'm trying to remember things right now.
I mean, if you want to get a look through Corey made because he's forgotten the word.
Of course.
Thank you.
Okay, but does that apply to... Interesting. I like these things. What's their intelligence?
I probably won't be ready on a horse because I'll be
Okay.
I like being on a wagon more.
Well, hold on. What's the size of these things?
Plus, it helps with
Oh.
uh,
Okay, then.
learning new spells.
Party, how would these things hide?
You want a
Perception
horse, you can get
checks.
your horse. Okay.
Perception checks, he said.
Alright.
Made it by 3.
Okay, Ben Xavier. Yes, yes. Scorpius Umbra, waiting on you.
To back to
6. Made it by
Mini.
him. Yes.
I make it by 3.
Okay. Well, party, up ahead of the road are some humanoids. Hard to make details out up ahead because you just spotted them ahead because you had your eyes ahead. But yeah, there are some humanoids, and some of them seem taller enough than others that either there's a big height difference or they're mounted on something. Hard to tell at that distance. It's, the desert. Mirages might be common, so...
An approximate number as we continue forward.
Well, let me pull it up. Maybe a dozen or so? Maybe less?
Okay. Not a problem.
Which item uses a cart?
Identify.
They need to be alive.
Yes, it has to be a live carp for identify.
Mm-hmm.
I have one.
Key. Okay.
I also have a T-Rex.
So, party, are you continuing to travel forwards at your normal speed, or are you doing anything special at this time?
Normal speed, continuing forward. Let me know when we're close enough that I could possibly identify them.
Well, okay. Y'all are continuing forward now.
Scorpius moves his crossbow up into his lap.
Okay, moving that up into your lap. Duly noted. Ben Xavier, take note too, and ask if y'all saw them as well.
Ember will lay her hand onto her sword.
Okay, noted. Where art thou? I just had you saved somewhere. And okay. A Chromade you may or may not recognize.
Are they gnolls?
No.
Trolls?
I was just gonna message you what it is, because I know that you're good enough to not metagame it if you don't know what it is. That's how you spell that, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't encountered those.
Alright, noted. Well, party, as you approach, you can see that these things are armored, it would appear. Humanoids in armor. And the bits of skin you can see are not normal skin tones for humans, dwarves, or elves. These things appear humanoid in height or so. Man-sized, that is to say.
Are they humanoid in form, or are they just...
They appear as bipedal with, 2 arms. The head is kind of weird, though. It's some type of snout.
Do you see them acting hostile?
Well, funny enough, y'all are approaching from the road, and they were scrabbling to hide, but they've noticed that you've noticed them, so there's some movement going around over there. Again, it's kind of hard to make out. Y'all are still a fair bit of a distance away. If they were to charge at you with light war horses, it would still take them like a good half-minute to get to you.
Ember will say, hey, we should maybe slow down a minute.
Oh?
Why? Bossman has
Seems
it.
like. I
You
don't
know,
know.
what are they doing, Dungeon Master? Are they taking cover, or do they look like they're readying for an attack? Or
Probably that. Or is moving
Okay.
around, and you can see that some of them have weapons at this point. Hard to make out exactly what weapon, but it's clearly some type of pokey stick.
okay,
Whether it's a
Seems
sword, a
like
pike, or something, it's a weapon. It's holding it like a weapon. They have shields, some of them.
so are they on the left side of the road, or the right, or what?
They were dead ahead on the road, but right now they're moving around so much you can't tell if they're moving. Like to the
They're
side of the
moving
road.
around so much, but we can't tell
Yes.
they're moving.
If
I'm
they're moving
quoting
off the
that.
road or just, yeah, go for it. I have the best descriptions.
You have something. Umbra is going to. She is. Yes, that is what she's doing. Give me a
It's
minute.
infectious. Oh no, I've doomed us all.
I was gonna do something and I forgot the timing on it and its range. How far away are they?
You don't know for sure since you don't have a foot tape measure to
Well,
measure it.
How many do I know if they're about 60 yards or more?
60 yards is 180 feet. They're a bit further beyond that.
Okay, that's what I was trying to ask. I will. What is the range on this?
I should note that I don't have y'all stopped, but time is kind of slowed as you all consider your options. A crow mage, I assume you already know what it is, and it rhymes with rope.
The grope rope.
One day, I'm gonna take that off of you legitimately, and it will be glorious. Probably not today, though. These things can't do that. No. I don't desire to remove magic items from my players' possessions, but I will note that rope is fucking bullshit.
I will wait to do stuff until I am close enough.
What type of stuff do you
By
intend to
close
do?
enough. Cast a spell. Hold person.
Which spell?
On them.
Hold person. Okay.
But I'm not close enough to do that yet, so I'm not going to.
Okay. Well, party. I'm gonna have you all move into range at about 3 miles per hour or so, unless you all wish to alter those actions.
No,
What's the
still
range on
moving
hold?
forward. Huh?
Umbra, what's the range on hold person? I'm too lazy to check it.
60 yards. That's why I was asking about
60
60
yards.
yards.
So about 180 feet away, you're gonna start casting.
No, about. Give it like 120 feet away. I'll start casting.
Okay, 120 feet away, you're gonna start casting. Traveling at that thing for that. Okay, how many are you attempting to target? You can see
How
them
many
all at
are
this
there,
point. There's
did you
about
say?
10 or so.
And does there seem to be any ones that are bigger or look to be standing out more as a leader?
Well, as y'all are kind of cresting the hill that they had this thing set up on, you'll notice one of them is mounted on some weird bipedal creature that I will show you in just a moment.
That's one of them I'm going to be doing. Does there seem to be any ones beside it that have more armored or better weapons than the others?
No,
Or
not
slightly
really.
bigger. Alright, she will go for that one. And another one off to the side. Wait, do they have bows?
You don't see any crossbows or bows or slings.
You said lances and swords.
Something like that. Yeah, as you get
That
closer,
is
you
a
will...
weird motherfucker. I want it.
is. Yeah, pikes, swords, some of
be-
them seem to have hand axes. One of them's got
She'll
a
be
battle axe.
freezing. She'll be hold person on the one on the thing, and one with a pike, I guess.
One with a
So
pike.
holding two people.
Dungeon Master, how far are we away from them now?
Well,
They also
you're
get
gonna...
a -1 to saving throws.
They get -1 to their saving throws, thank you.
Because
I'm
I'm
gonna
only
have
doing
y'all
two
moving up to about 120 feet as per, Umbra. Unless y'all wish to adjust that.
Nope.
Okay, well the range on that is that. Noted.
Are we
Right.
stopping? Not Dungeon Master, the Core Maid?
Nope.
Why not?
They haven't attacked yet.
You know, so
Okay.
funny thing about that, they formed a defensive position y'all can see as you got closer. They are on the road itself, The guys with the spears are set to receive. And the ones with the swords behind them, they have shields, the ones with the swords, and the guy on his mount in the back, he's wearing a better type of armor than theirs is. Theirs might be really shitty, like plate mail or something. Not plate mail,
You just said there wasn't anyone though.
what?
Well, Umbra asked, "Was there anyone in better armor?" You said no, and now magically there is.
No, my bad, not
That's
plate
the
mail.
big dude. Big man.
Give me a second to look it up. So the guy in the nice armor is wearing chain. What's the level below chain? It was that banded mail or something?
Banded or splint is a
Splint.
step better than chain.
Better or worse? I'm looking for worse.
Better.
Alright.
Then you'd be going into leather.
Then they're in leather. My
Okay.
bad.
Okay. Worse than chain is scale mail. And worse than scale mail is ring or studded leather.
Alright, give me a second to quickly read through this description again, because I appear to have forgotten something here. It doesn't really tell me the armor, but... Alright, that guy's in chain, the rest of them are in either leather or splint mail. Pretty shitty armor, all things
Is
considered.
that the person that was on the...
Splint mail is better than chain.
Alright. In that case, various leathers.
Was the person that we're talking about right now on the bipod?
It is not a bipod, that creature. You've seen
Well,
a bipod before.
not the bipod, but the
The one on the
Is what
creature
I
is in chain.
Alright, yeah, him and I guess a lancer is what I'll go for. Or
Just one of them. Another one wouldn't really fit on that. That is a lot of grinding noise that just came from my background. Right, give me a
Can't do
second.
anything unless we stop. So.
Go on mute.
You can't do what unless we stop?
I can't do anything because I can't drive and try and fire my bow at the same time.
And I am back.
That's why I asked, were we going to stop? And you said no, so...
Alright, I am back. Sorry about that, had to close my door to block out the noise.
Okay, Dungeon Master, would I notice that Umbra is casting a spell?
she's not trying to hide it.
Huh?
What's y'all
She's not
formation?
trying to hide it. She would have actually said to me out loud, like,
You
hey.
would have Cormid in the lead with Ben and Xavier
Yeah.
between us.
Coromid, you can give me a
Okay.
perception check, but due to your low perception score, there's a small chance. Because Umbra, if you were going to say something, you should have said it.
Whatever.
I rolled a 6. My perception is 13.
Okay, Coromid, you will hear Umbra doing something clerical chant. You're probably familiar with some of their chants to understand that this is clerical magic.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll
As
look
you
back.
all have... Go ahead.
Go ahead, Red. Okay, then in that case, I'll look back to Scorpius and nod and say, go ahead and stop.
I will stop and I will pick up my crossbow.
And I will slide off Jaziel. And I need to check my range.
Casting time is 3 segments.
I will let you know. Hold person is 5 segments.
Casting time 3 segments now. Or am I
Hold
looking
person.
at the wrong version?
What are you talking about?
This is Magic User, that's why.
Are you talking to me? Hold
Yeah,
person's
hold
5
person
segments.
is 5 segments for clerical. Thank you.
And it's 4 rounds plus caster, so if I do stun one of them, they will be stuck for 9 rounds.
Alright.
Okay.
Do you want our actions?
So yeah, party. The assembled creatures.
Actually, you
Some
know
kind
what?
of lizard men looking things under that armor.
You know what?
Yes, Umbra.
Fuck it. I'm full dropping hold person on that one dude.
Okay. So
He
he'll
has
have
a
a
minus
-2 to his
to
saving
throw.
throw when that spell goes off. For Coromid, you're sliding off Jaziel. Scorpius, you're getting your bow Up. And you're casting Sleep, Acroromate. Okay, page 68. Okay, at this point, you all have started casting, so you can dice initiative as they will charge, since you've established that you are hostile.
I got it.
Alright, Scorpius,
We
we're gonna
have
try and coat
a-
your thing, then fire and shoot at the dude in chain. 64, right?
We have a 4 for initiative.
Okay, casting time of that is 1 segment. There is a distance of about 100 feet. Spearmen are charging up first.
I'd also
Guys
like
with
to point
swords and
out that
axes in the back.
Umbra started casting before we stopped. We were still going. And she
Yeah, no,
started
Umbra,
casting.
your thing is essentially a crossbow bolt. It's about to go off. And you said you had a 4 for initiative?
4
Yeah.
for initiative.
Okay, party,
And
you
that
will
person
have
for minus
initiative.
For saving throw against this.
Alright, Scorpius, you're going for a bow shot after coating the first arrow in
Crossbow. I'll only get 1 shot.
in that place. Please specify bolt for crossbow. So yeah, 1 thing. So okay, that will be your action for the round. Coating it, loading it, firing it. Acromede, you're casting Sleep. That will be your option for the round. Umbra, you're casting Hold Person. Once that is gone off, you will have time during this round, since it's essentially a crossbow
My
bolt.
crossbow's already loaded. I'm just coating it.
Grills, do you have to remove a bolt from a crossbow to coat it? I kind of assumed you did.
No, because think about it. The arrowhead, so to speak, sticks out in front of the bow.
Alright, Scorpius,
So-
you'll have time for an action, but it will come slightly later than it would for a normal crossbow fire, since you will have to take time to coat it.
That's why I
Thank you, girls.
specified what I was doing.
Okay. Umbra, what is your action after casting Hold Person?
They seem like they're rushing towards us.
At this point, they are charging.
Alright, let me double check something.
Jazeel there, Ben Xavier there and there.
6. Nah, fuck that. Alright, she's drawing her sword.
Drawing your sword after that, moving to engage, I presume.
Getting off the wagon and waiting for them to come towards her.
Okay, going to.
She's going to be standing.
Well, I mean, you'd have to get in front of Ben and...
She'll be, yeah, no,
Right
she's
there.
getting up and
Okay,
getting in front.
so at this point, Umbra, you cast your thing, and saving throw for that guy at a penalty of 2. And he fails it, and he's freezing up as his beast is kind of charging at y'all, but it's like, because he was spurring it on and now he's frozen. It doesn't hold
believe
him
if I-
immobile in place, though.
No, it holds them. They are stuck. They are frozen
Stuck.
midair.
Okay, give me a second then.
You aim for the dude.
If I am correct, they get They get frozen even in midair,
So can you confirm?
unless
Let me double check this.
maybe not frozen in midair.
Holds
I think they
immobile
may-
and freezes in place. I mean,
That
physics
would
should
work
still
for them.
apply to you. Otherwise, you could make
Yeah, I
some
mean,
broken bullshit.
he can still move because he's mounted, but he himself cannot move.
He himself cannot move, like paralysis. What page is this on?
This is on page 45.
Page 45. Okay.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm going off of the whole freezing in place because we did that to the trolls, and we kind of wailed on them, and they didn't seem to, like you said, budge. Because
I'm picturing when you cast Paralyze on someone in Skyrim. If they're like midway through a strike and you paralyze them, then their own momentum might
they're-
knock them over and they can't shift to.
no, we can say that as a no because the thief that was trying to break into Veritas's room. Remember when I froze him? He was mid sprint, and he was just stuck.
Hmm.
And then John threw a star and killed him.
Okay.
Yeah, but he would have fallen over it whether the star killed him or not.
You
Yeah.
said that he was just stuck like that.
In that position, he would still fall over, though.
Oh, I didn't know you said he
Yeah.
thought he was gonna fall
Yeah.
over. I
You're
thought you said-
in no way negating gravity for these people.
Well, the only reason Girls didn't mention that is because John D did throw a star and it did connect. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Physics
Well,
will
that's-
still work,
yeah,
and this
I
guy
guess
is
so.
mounted but not really tied up, so he's gonna fall off his mount as his mount is charging because it's a dumb creature that doesn't realize that it's.
Didn't he
just
have the reins in his hand?
there.
And he's still, if he's frozen, then his hands are still wrapped around that. Therefore, he's going to be dragged along.
Yeah, he's probably gonna end up being dragged along. Poor guy. Gonna have to deal damage for him every round or so. Give me a moment. And party, smoke break, as I need to go bring in a heavy appliance to the house.
Okay, I need to go check on some hollering I heard a minute ago. And smoke.
Well then. I honestly don't know what the hell these things are.
Okay, I have returned. Is the dungeon master back?
No.
No.
Do
Okay.
you think it was a good idea for me to do that, or should we have waited for them to do something? So I feel like they would have attacked us, but I feel like they may have not. I'm not sure. I think they would have.
Could have went either way, but it's on now.
Yeah. I'm just thinking.
You started casting, so...
Well, I thought was, these things are going to attack us. We get close, they're going to attack us. You know, it doesn't matter. But I'm not actually sure. This could have gone different, where they could have just been like, hey, we're off. Then we would have attacked them anyways, but like, you know.
I was tempted to hit him with a fireball, but that's overkill.
And you're doing sleep, you said, right?
Plus, it does nasty things to treasure. Yeah, I'm doing sleep. They're man-sized humanoids. They can't have but so many hit dice, so I should be able to get a few with that.
I did hold the person because he said humanoid. There's a main dude. Just freeze him. There we go.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Yeah, stuck my hand in my desk drawer to get something and poked a finger on a sewing needle. More of a surprise ouch than a pain ouch, you know what I mean?
Mm.
That finger's in bad luck tonight. It's the same one that I got the metal sliver in earlier.
So it sounds like Rose got back from his smoke break the same time I did.
Oh no, I've been here.
Alright. Scorpius, Umbra, you here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Apologies if I'm a little more scatterbrained than usual tonight.
That's alright.
Anyways, party. We've diced initiative. Umbra. This guy's failed his thing, so he's still holding on to the reins, as Aiden pointed out, so good on you, Aiden. So at this point, he's kind of frozen there, being dragged along, as the thing is still charging, along with the other people. At Chloromede, your thing takes a segment to cast, if I recall correctly?
Correct.
Okay, Scorpius, you're still dosing your thing. Xavier's hanging back. Ben is dismounting to charge forward, and Jaziel attacks. Because he can move fast when he wants to, and when a Chroma slips off him, that's the go ahead attack. So Jaziel charges forward at the first one of them, but it has a pike, but it's not employing it to set to receive, so... Yeah, no, he should be able to attack. And then it will attack him. Well, 3 of them will, because they are in
Remember-
formation.
Moving forward to help Jazeel.
Alright. Jazeel was all the way up front, you're all the way in the back, so it's going to take you a bit longer, but you should get a chance
I
to
know.
do your single attack round this round.
Moving on.
And, okay, Jazeel's first attack, that is a hit for 2d4 plus 2. 9 points of damage. Shout out to Jazeel, starting off strong. And he would have been targeting this guy. And dead.
Hell, horsey, move fast, hit hard.
Yep. And now, the 2 of them attack. But with his minus 8 AC, do I even need to bother? Because these things
They
attack
could-
at what
They
level?
might get a crit. You never
They
know.
could hit him.
Hey, oh yeah,
They
no,
could-
they need a crit to hit him.
They could be like Ariel and get like 3 crits.
Alright, well, unfortunately for them, no, they did not. Chromade, you may do your sleep spell at this point.
Sleep.
Okay, so let me double check that. You said that was page, this is old person.
68.
68.
It's like your saving throws if their HP is or their hit die is high. But if
Mhm.
it's not,
I've
above
read
the
that
limit,
one
they
before.
just-
I just want to quickly refamiliarize myself. So for that to that, there are 1d4 people affected. Grills, one or 1d4?
I got a 2.
2. Okay. Now, for creatures affected by the sleep spell, must be within the 3/10 of yards, that's 30 feet. And y'all had not closed at that point, and Jazeel doesn't really...
Dungeon Master, look carefully. It's 30 yards plus 10 yards per level.
Plus 10 yards per level. Okay, and you are that level. So that's 30.
So 130 yards. So 390 feet. We're well within range.
Well, Scorpius number are elves and therefore very resistant to sleep spells. Plus, you're targeting them, and I assume it spreads outwards, so the things in the epicenter get hit first since it's only hitting 4 of them. That makes sense? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so at that point, it's just them making their saving throws. Do they make saving throws? Saving throw, none. Never mind.
Plump, plump.
Depends on their hit die.
They
Well,
don't
these
have enough
creatures
to
don't
die.
have sufficient hit dice. And,
That's
yeah,
what I was wondering.
plop, 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 plop. 4 of them go down. Let me mark them off on my sheet here.
2. I rolled a 2.
Oh, that's right, you rolled it too. Alright. I'm just gonna pick 1, 2.
Oh, the scale looks nice.
Grills, A, B, C, D, or E. Pick
B
2.
and D.
B and D, okay. So that is sleep. And for this guy. Yeah. Sleep. Okay, 2 of the ones with pikes go down. And at this point, Scorpius, your crossbow should be dosed and ready to go. Chromade, you'll be doing whatever for the rest of the round. Umbra, you're moving up. Ben is almost there. Jazeel's going to go for his second attack with Scorpius. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Well,
12, okay. 12 at... You attack at what level with that crossbow? 5?
yes.
Okay, you attack at 5th. So a 12 at 5 would be sufficient to hit that armor class. Dice your damage. And this was the giant spider venom, correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
3.
3. Okay, 3 hit points of damage, and it makes its saving throw and is not paralyzed. Okay, and you did not specify your target, so I'm just going to do it. That was 3 points of damage, which would put him over there. Okay, that's good. Jazeel makes his second attack, and he has a hit matrix of that, so to hit with that, okay, he hits. Dices his damage of another that plus that. With another pretty strong entry into the one that tried to attack him earlier, that made... No, you put that one to sleep. Alright, that thing, which does not make a system shock throw for that. And that's Jazeel's second attack out of the way. Chromade, you're dealt with. Scorpius, you can move on up at this point and draw your sword, or what's your option after this?
Yeah, after casting sleep, I'll move up.
Well, Chromade, spellcasting takes the entirety of the round, but you can move up during this time, yes?
Yeah.
Scorpius,
Pulling out
however...
my... Getting off the wagon, then pulling out my longsword and dagger. Plus 2 daggers.
Are you moving to engage?
Well, I have to get off the wagon first. I didn't get off the wagon.
After that point, will you be moving to engage?
Yes.
Okay. Umbra, you wanted to wait, but your comrades appear to have charged, especially Jazeel, who's right in the thick of it. Are you charging with
I
them?
did not say I
I'm
was
not-
gonna wait.
Charging, I'm walking normal pace.
You know what I mean. Moving to engage. Umbra, you did
I
say you were going to wait for them to
no.
come to you.
I casted my thing and then I was heading up towards with Jazeel.
Okay. Well, you're still far behind there, so you and Ben should reach... Well, Ben's actually next. Okay,
I
Ben...
did say I was gonna wait till those things came up, but then they started everything happened, and I was like, all right, I'm going with Jazeel.
Alright, in that case, I did not hear that. My apologies. Let's see. Ben attacking at that level with that hit makes a... Oh, that's the wrong matrix. Miss! God damn, Ben. Work on your aim, bro. Alright. Let's see. So Ben's done his swing. At this point, Umbra. You're still moving up. Jazeel gets his third attack last. And then those things are going to attack Ben, then you'll attack Umbra, then they'll attack. Okay, so Ben's got 2 of them on him. And with his armor class, can they hit him? Because they attack as that. To hit his armor class, they need a that. One of them hits and does... What's he wielding? That's the first guy. This is one of the pike and sword guys, so with the pike. What is the pike's damage again? Where is that combined weapon table? Pick. Pick is not pike, though, is it?
No.
No. Where is it, then? Where the hell is it?
Look under military pike.
Ah, that's probably it. Really? I'm not even seeing military anything. Give me a second to quickly scroll through here. Why the fuck would they list it as, I mean, there's an all-pike, but that's really long.
Yeah, that's a long-ass weapon.
Hold on, maybe it's at the table at the bottom. Give me a second to scroll.
Pike all. No.
This is killing me. Where is it? Or, fuck it, maybe the monster manual says. Give me a second.
What does he have?
Pike.
So, yeah, it says pike in terms of weapons.
Check Unearth Arcana.
You
It's
might
in the
need to
other.
be more specific.
It's in
Yeah.
the unearthed. I've
Is
seen
it a
before.
spetum? Is it a rancer? Is it a volge?
Give me a second. It just says pike over here, so I'm
But
gonna...
You might have to pick one.
It means an all pipe if it says pipe.
No, an all pike is 18 feet long. It usually would not be that. Okay. Grills, what were those options again?
Okay, look, tell you what, double M. Go to Unearthed Arcana and go to page 124, 125, 126, 127.
Ah,
There
different
are your
polearms.
pipes.
Okay. Alright, those are actually pretty long.
So
I had something
mostly
shorter in mind.
rancers, spetums, or partisans.
So in that case, let me go over here. Okay, that does 2 die 7 versus that. Okay. Not 2 die 7, 2 to 7, so that's a d6 plus 1. For 3 points of damage. Thank you, Grills.
You're
I should
welcome.
have looked that up earlier, but I thought it would be there. It's a pike, you know, but I guess they want to be more
Well,
specific.
again, they've broke pike down into 4 different types.
Ben
Mainly.
has -3 on that. The other one misses him. And Umbra, you're up. Swing, beta. Although, really, they have the weapon reach, don't they? But the one you're attacking has a sword out. 4, miss. Alright, and it attacks you. And it misses. Lovely. Everyone's getting shitty dice rolls.
Double handing my bastard sword, by the way.
Noted. Okay. Let's see. Acromid you're dealt with. Scorpius, you're moving up, but... Yeah, you're moving up, so you'll be roughly the same speed as Umbra, come to think of it. So Scorpius, let's handle you. You may roll to hit, as 8 rolls to hit you at the same time. 7. Unfortunately, that does not hit, and its 6 does not hit you either.
Well,
Okay, Jaziel.
well, hold up there. 7th at, and this is my long sword. 7th at 9th level.
7 at 9th level. Give me a second to double check that then. And at 9th level, a 7 allows you to... Ooh, actually that
Oh,
just...
no.
No?
No, never mind. Go ahead. Continue.
Alright, sorry about that screaming going on, but don't think it bled through. Alright,
Nope.
so... Jaziel attacks, and he does a thing, so he gets his 2-die-4 attack now. For 3 points of damage, he's going to finish off that one, or try to, that he was started on. And it's still not dead yet. Okay, so at this point, those with the pikes are dropping their pikes and switching to swords and axes. Since at this point, the advantage of having it's kind of bad. There was one who pulled out a two-handed battle axe, if you will. And, yeah. He's a little bit bigger than the others, but not so much that you would notice it earlier. It's like maybe he's an inch or two taller. Maybe slightly more broad-shouldered. You flip him the bird, noted. Alright, well, he's not flipping you one back. That guy is still frozen, and he takes 4 points of damage from being dragged on the ground. Poor guy. And that is one round. He's going for 9, you said. Okay, party, dice initiative, and options.
One of y'all get it. It's your turn. I did it last time.
I got it. 2.
2. Okay, party, you do not have initiative options.
I'm going to go ahead and move into melee with sword.
Since I attack not at 9th but 8th level, I get 2 attacks, right?
This is everyone's 2 attack round.
Woohoo!
Because you all had to move up and stuff, you all just got a 1 attack round here. So, Kuromid, you can attack. Okay, lots of attacks going on here.
Wait. Am I near Umbra?
Yep. Within 20 feet or so, yeah. Like, do you want specifics of how far away you are?
I need to know because I'm editing my what I'm doing.
Okay, give me a minute then to figure that one out. Yeah, y'all are pretty close to each other. Okay. You'll be trying to parry blows that come at you and at Umbra, I presume?
At Umbra.
At Umbra, okay. But if something tries to attack you, you'll parry it instead?
Yeah, if it attacks me and not her.
Okay, duly noted. Well, alright. Let me see the number of available enemies and their distribution. Ben. At Croromid, you'll have... No, that's Jaziel. At Croromid, you'll have that one... Yeah, Battle Axe guy is moving to you because you flipped him off.
Oh, good. Good.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna kill him in 1 hit, I swear to God. He doesn't have the hit points to kick you on. Okay, so let's break this down. Jaziel, let's get you out of the way. You attack first because you're Jaziel. You don't hit with that, do you? Give me a second. Jaziel, you attack at that with that. Just hits. Lucky horse.
Murder horsebow.
Mm-hmm. For good damage. Not perfect, but pretty good. And you were attacking that one who is now dead. Okay. The other one has his sword out and is attacking you. I gave them short swords. At that level, that's not hitting that armor class, that's right. And you will attack it, and you will miss, and you will attack it again, and you will hit, and you will do enough damage to put it in the ground. Okay, Jaziel is now taken care of. Okay, Ben, you've got 2 swords on you. Let's see. You attack first. You hit. You do that much damage to it, and it is that health, so that puts it over to there. And they both attack you. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to run through this quick. Miss hit. For another 3 points of damage, and then you do your second attack, and you miss. Okay, Ben is taken care of, he still has 2 on him. Jaziel missed and then got his 3rd attack. Ikrormead, Battle Axe guy is squaring up against you, he has initiative, and he rolls to hit. And your armor class is 0, correct?
Correct.
Correct, and he attacks at that. To hit 0 is that. That is a miss. You may... Oh, wait, hold on. You should have attacked first anyways, but go ahead, roll the hit.
Okay, first attack. Oh, shit. 81 on the fumble.
81 on a fumble, oof. Let's take a look. 81. Hit self, 1 to 2 damage. Stone Gun.
Damn.
Alright. Spurred on by this, he goes for a brave swing. It misses. You may roll to hit.
Okay, my second
Don't
attack.
forget your 100 XP.
18 before bonuses.
You hit. Dice your damage. And you kill. Dice your damage.
They're man-sized
Man-sized.
for 18 points of damage.
You eviscerate the poor dude. He's dead.
Okay.
Okay, moving on to the Scorpius and Umbra duo. Okay, Scorpius, you're attempting to parry. Umbra, you're attempting to attack. You both attack at 2 times per round, so Umbra, roll to hit. Six. At that level, that is a miss. One of them goes to attack you. Scorpius, dice your parry.
I'm sorry. My friend's having issues and she's ranting at me.
Okay. Five. Well, it rolled a 7. You successfully parry the attack. The other guy fumbles, and he was attacking you, and he hits self for no damage. Umbra, your second attack.
Since I am using both my sword and my dagger, I'm assuming my first parry with my sword.
Yes, but since you specified your actions are parry, I have you just parrying attacks this round. You would parry 3 of them in total. 2 for attacking twice per round, plus 1 for the weapon and the offhand. Umbra, you got a 10. Give me a second to check that one. So let's see, you attack at 8th level with that. At 10, you may dice your damage.
So my first 2 are with my main hand then? Yes?
I'm gonna have to ask Grills on that one. Yep, hold up. Give me a second, I'm getting a phone call from my brother.
Sorry, I was chewing. Yes, it should be your main attack, then your still your main hand, then your offhand.
Alright, so it's my attack with my main hand, and then I get a third one because I'm dual carrying.
You're dual wielding, yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I get a +2 from the dagger as well, so that also affects it. That's why I was asking.
And this guy makes his System Shock roll and passes it with flying colors. Okay, at this point, Umbra, you've had both your attacks. Scorpius, you've parried every attack, including the one that wasn't really an attack. Coromid, you're taken care of. Jerry is not here. Jazeel is taken care of. Ben is taken care of. Xavier is hanging back.
I only rode once.
Well, yeah, the other attack was a fumble. They didn't even get to swing at you.
Okay.
Okay. At this point, party, the morale of the creatures breaks, and they are attempting to flee. Except I'm a fucking dumbass, and I forgot something. Yeah, they're gonna flee. It's gonna flee. The large mounted creature kind of just hung back there in confusion as its rider was no longer giving it instructions. But yeah, they're attempting to flee.
How many?
There were 2 of them on Ben, and one of them was left. 2 of them actually on Umbra.
Rope.
Well, Ben and Umbra are kind of far apart. That thing has that radius. That thing. Which group are you targeting?
All right. What are the numbers again? 2 and how many?
2 and 2.
Target 2, shoot 2.
If you can, try and get the dude on the thing.
Which 2
Doesn't matter.
Are you targeting with the rope?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
To the left.
You target the ones on Umbra and Scorpius. They will be roped.
Hey, son. Okay. Excuse me, Mom.
So, Dungeon Master.
Give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to have to move a dryer in a second, but those 2 will be roped, and Akromid just stepped away. Damn.
Question, Dungeon Master. Where is the creature at?
Oh, that's a good point, the creature. I'll have to ask Grills if he wants to change that option. Give me just a second, can you? Or do we need to do this now?
Can you at least answer my question?
Where's the creature at? Okay, I had
Yes.
Umbra and Scorpius more towards the left, Jaziel, Coromid more center, Ben to the right. The creature was kind of center back. So
Is it moving? Or is it
it's
just
going to
standing
start
still?
running and following the people that were handling it, yes.
Rope the creature.
Rope the creature. Okay, in that case, crossbows on left, right, or not left,
On
right?
right.
Right, okay, that is Ben.
Well, he just changed my action, thanks.
Well, you don't know what his action is, so do state what yours is.
I was going to run after the creature and grab it, right?
Alright, well, you'll start to run after. He will rope it. What are you doing at that point?
Oh, I haven't even stated my action. You asked me, that's not what I'm going to do.
Well, no, your
I
intent
already
was
see
to
the
chase
rope.
after it. The rope takes a segment before the command word is stated, and another segment, and another. So you're going to start chasing after it. You'll see the rope. At that point, what will you be doing?
Probably nothing. Probably cussing.
Alright, you'll be standing there cussing. Coromid, you're then going to use your crossbow, or no?
Crossbow, yes.
Okay, and you're targeting the ones that were on Umbra. So you can roll for those hits. Umbra, you're attacking, I assume? Parting shot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Ben will be doing his parting shot. So Ben, let's get you out of the way. Hit for max damage as a kill. Oof. The other one is fleeing. Coromid, let's see those hits.
Okay, first shot is a 13.
13 at 7?
8th level fighter.
8. Okay, that's a hit. What's the other one?
Even higher.
Okay. Hit, and what type of venom did you coat? Oh, wait, these are the magic ones.
That's
Oh,
right.
wait, are they coated?
No, they are not.
Hmm.
4 points of damage on the first one. 4 on the second.
4. Okay, one of them drops. The other one has a bolt in him as he's running. So one from Ben is still running, and one from Umbra Scorpius is still running. Are you all going to try to pursue them, as the creature is now tied up and making weird noises?
I'm pursuing the one with the magic bolt in him.
Okay, you'll be pursuing that one. We will handle that in a minute. Here. Pursuing...
Or actually, Jaziel, I want that bolt back.
Okay. Well, he was going to go for the other one when he saw you going for that, but okay. Ben is not chasing after that guy. Let's see, Scorpius Umbra, you can type in your actions what you're going to do. I need to go help move the dryer now. I'll catch you all in maybe 5-10 minutes.
Okay. So, Lydia, I'm assuming that Scorpius would like this.
No.
No?
You roped it. It is yours.
I roped it for you. I've got a nightmare. Besides that, you chasing after it, it might have gotten away from you. So I did the sure thing to get it for you. Anyhow, since he's gone to move something that might take 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to get a smoke.
Alright, and I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Okay, so Jazeel will be pursuing the one as per Chromede. Scorpius, you're heading back to the wagon. Chromede, what are you doing after you command Jazeel to do what's it called?
To go get my bolt back. I'm going to kill the two that fell from the sleep spell.
Okay. And Umbra, what are you doing at that time?
Then I'm going to retrieve that first crossbow bolt that I fired. Let me do the item saving throw.
Yeah, you can make the saving throw for that. Umbra, what are you doing at this point?
Is there anything alive in front of her?
Well, let's see. The one that you hit that then continued to run. A Chromede shot it, and it continued to run. Actually, no, you hit one, and it went down, and then a Chromede
What
shot the other
about
one.
the dude in chainmail we hit?
So he's still sleeping tied up to the animal, which is now tied up to the rope. But Umbra, that one is still running, but Jazeel is tearing off after it, and he moves fast when he wants to.
Alright. Nothing else around them?
Ben is yelling at another one that's currently running away, telling it to come back so he can finish killing it.
I'll pull my bow and shoot at it.
The one that Ben is yelling at?
Yes.
Okay,
Master,
so...
can I change my option, or can I do more after I've done? I hate that radio.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, I will allow you to adjust your action at this time as Jazeel starts to tear off after the thing. Let me just see. It's not going to run fast enough. He can get over to it and hit it. That was a D10, not a D20. Hit. Kill. Alright, Jazeel kills the thing as it makes about 20 feet. Alright, Kuromid, at this point you've killed the two that are sleeping. There's still the frozen guy tied up. So here, mark these off as dead. So here, just put that as there. And that as there. Okay. So Umbra, you're still pulling out your bow going to shoot as Kuromid's slitting throats. That guy is running, poor him. Alright, picking up the dropped weapons to put on the wagon, then mounts it and reloads his crossbow. Duly noted, Scorpius.
That was great.
Alright, at this point, Umbra, you might be able to get a single shot off, but this thing is running as fast as it can into the desert.
I mean, Jazeel's gonna catch up.
I'm getting my shot.
No, there are two of them. Umbra is targeting the one that ran from Ben. Jazeel took the one that was running from Umbra. So, go ahead and roll to hit, Umbra.
14.
But Jazeel was chasing the one with the bolt.
That's the one that was by Umbra that a Kuromid shot. Alright, 14, and you attack at what level with that bow?
I attack at base level, so...
5?
5th.
Do you have a proficiency in there?
Yes.
Okay, good. So
Base
you have no
level.
penalty to hit, so 14 would be sufficient to hit that. Dice your damage.
4.
4, okay. Well, this thing is staggering a bit more, but it's still going. But slower rate at this point as it's lost a lot of vitality. It's like half stumbling along. You kind of got it in the leg, and it's like half jog stumbling.
I'm gonna try and go for another shot.
Okay.
If I can.
Alright. Are you gonna move up to make sure you get the shot and like stop fire, or are you just gonna stand and try and make it go as far as it can?
She'll move up.
Alright, you're gonna
As
move up,
she's firing,
stop fire. Okay. Well, in that case, you can roll that hit.
13.
13. 14 hits, 13 hits, dice your damage.
3.
3. Alright, you kill it. It drops with that final thing. You're a dozen or so yards away from your group since you kind of had to run forward to get in range of it. Stop fire as it was still trying to run, but it was hobbling slower than you could run at that point, so you caught up with it. Well, to get into range
Putting
of
away
it.
my bow, heading over to the body, and dragging the body over.
Alright. Akurami, did that first magic bolt make its saving throw?
I rolled. It made it.
Okay. At this point, Jaziel's killed the other one. It's, 30 feet out. You're going to that one to check it's for the bolt, I assume?
Yeah.
Alright. At this point, give me a second to do a quick... See, there were that many of... That is a D0. I need a D10.
So since we're all done with this, I can attempt to track.
Give me a second, because I'm still rolling up some stuff. Alright,
Umbra will
so...
be dragging the body back over.
Dragging the body back over. Noted Umbra. Jaziel has kind of left the body there. He sniffed at it and turned his nose up at it. Alright.
Well, she wants to loot it, but also want to be near people, so she doesn't want to be in that mount.
Are you taking the weapon with you?
What's its weapon?
Let's see. This guy had a hand axe. He dropped his pike on the ground.
Actually, you know what? I'll just loot the body real quick.
Alright. In that case, Umbra, let me go message me what you found. Let me go message me what you found. Good job, Brain. You're a genius.
It's got a hand axe. It's got coin.
Armor is leather. Give me a second. Where is... That's shiny. Here's golden. Okay. Aiden, I was quickly trying to collect a list of the weapons that you got together, but if you want, I can just hold on to that and not make you keep track of it. I assume you're just going to sell it at the next town.
I'd like to know what I'm selling.
Okay. In that case, give me just a moment.
I will take the hand axe.
You're taking the hand axe, okay. Because I'm going to have to tally this up. And this is the wrong channel for it, but I'll fix that in post.
Can I begin stripping the body of their armor as well?
Yes,
or
you
am I
may.
just fucking... Okay.
I'm
Then I will do
working on it.
that. I will strip one body at a time, collecting
Okay.
loose coin for myself, and just drag their bodies off to the side of the road and start to stack them neatly.
Alright. Duly noted on that. Grills, you can make that saving throw for the other thing.
Okay, I did. I rolled for both bolts.
Did they
They both
pass?
survived. They
Yay.
both attacked. Yes.
Minus one of those. Okay. Okay. Scorpius, give me a second to go tell you the coin you get.
Okay.
And let me look at the other column.
Is the dude that was on the mountain dead? Did we kill him? Or
He is
still frozen?
Frozen. Reloading crossbow from Venom normal bullets and asking who wants a new mount. Funny thing about that. Yeah, no, y'all are too close to it for it to do that. At this point, I need to keep these on. Oh, I forgot they could do that. Oh well. I'll have to take that out of XP calc since they never used that ability. But they do get defense, so I'll keep that. I knew there was a reason I had them in line formation, I forgot.
my arrows.
Umbra, you can make saving throws for the 2 arrows that you shot in the dude since they're in the dude. You won't have difficulty finding them.
How do I? It's a
D20 on a 6 or higher, they survive.
Okay.
Duly noted him in.
Well, one survived.
The other one just broke as you pulled it out of him. Good shot. Alright. Well, Xavier is examining one of the bodies that Scorpius dragged to the road. Fucking lizard, man. Pleasant.
Is that the ones I got?
Yeah. Like, you already stripped him over. He didn't go for any coin or anything. He's just looking at it out of curiosity.
No, I mean, what you posted in in-game chat is what
Yes.
Okay.
Now, granted, it's going to take you a bit to do that. So you get this creature tied up, flailing around, but can't move. You got the other creature tied to it, can't move at all either. Scorpius, you're still looting. Akromi, Jaziel, Ben, Xavier, Umbra. I'm afraid I don't know what these things are. Ben? And Ben will just shake his head no.
I mean, the other one's kind of held and then currently paralyzed.
Yeah, he's paralyzed for a few more rounds. For a few minutes.
I don't think these things speak common, do they?
Well, it can't speak even if it wanted to right now, because it's frozen. She will ask if we care about the mountain.
The what?
If one of you wants it, I have Jaziel. I roped it because I figured one of you would like it.
My headphones are dying. Oh. I just heard them yell at me.
What kind of intelligence do they have? Okay, no, they don't speak common. So, party, what are you doing with your captive as the clock is kind of ticking?
Well, he's currently paralyzed. There's really nothing we can do. We have to wait for it to be done.
I believe I can dispel it, unless I can't. I don't remember if I
Do you have
can.
neutralized poison?
It's hold person. He's frozen.
I shot him with a bolt with paralytic poison.
No, that was one of the other bodies, Aiden.
No,
one that
I
was-
aimed for the one on the mount, which had the chainmail. I even specified my target.
You did, but I remember Double M saying he made his saving throw against the venom. But he failed against the hold person spell.
Oh, that's right.
No,
Thank you, Grills.
He failed against the hold person. I never got word if he made the saving throw for the poison or not.
Yeah.
At this point, I ain't gonna crank the wheel of time here unless you really want me to, in which case nasty things happen when you mess with time too much.
Because I even remember Double M saying...
I will watch the recording.
You did 3 points of damage, and it's made its saving throw versus the poison. But
regardless, we, you have a held creature and a not held creature. You're waiting for the hold person to wear off, or are you doing something special here?
If I'm correct, I can dispel it.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking
I'm gonna go ahead and keep an eye on these 2 things that are tied up, but I'm going to help strip bodies and load up weapons and armor onto the wagon, as well as any other kind of valuables they might have.
the level of the
Well,
cleric will dictate
Well,
it.
it doesn't say
No,
I
it
can
doesn't.
dispel it.
I'm gonna guess not. If someone had dispel magic, yeah, but nope.
Alright, I need to wait for that timeout then.
Alright. Well, Coromade, you're keeping an eye on the things, but also helping. Ben's willing to help out. Xavier's writing something in his book.
Ember will try and pry the dude off of the mount.
You'll be able to work with his body. He's not literally frozen stiff. And you could always cut off his fingers if you wanted to.
Well, I'm gonna
I
get
should
my
point
rope
out-
out and tie him up.
I should point out the mount is struggling a lot as you're trying to do this, but it can't attack you.
Yeah,
And also, the rope
okay.
kind of entangled this guy too, so like you might be able to unclench his grip, but he's still thoroughly tied up with it.
I'll just cut the rope.
You're cutting
Cut
the
the rope
rope.
that he's holding. Cut the rope he's holding.
He's
Okay.
still tied up with rope. And you
Well,
just
you said that he was holding the rope that he was
The
stuck
rein.
to with the mount.
the reins. If
The
you
reins.
cut that, you're not going to be able to ride it.
Do we want this thing?
Well, I intended to take it and sell it if I caught it.
But you can still sell it.
Key word in that is if I caught it.
Well, do either of you want it?
It's not going to be cooperative, so it's probably.
Wait a
Ember's not gonna
minute. Until check for Xavier at this point as he's consulting his book. First off, does his book have this knowledge? It does. Does he get that knowledge? He does not. Damn. I swear these things strike a memory. Can't remember what it was. I've read about them before, I swear.
I'll go check your book again.
That's what I'm doing. And at this point, let's see if he recognizes the other creature, which will give it away. Oh, he does. Guys, get away from that thing right now. They can breathe fire.
I want it.
You want it?
I want it.
Fire?
No, they can breathe like a fireball. Get away from that right now before it freaks out. It probably hasn't done it out of self-preservation yet.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, right, yeah.
How big of a fireball?
That's all that this very vague reference, he's flipping through the pages at this point. Yeah, fire something or others. What are these known as? Fire newts. Oh, that's what they're called, fire newts. So that would make this a strider, a large one, giant strider. Giant striders are known to breathe fireballs. And fire newts are nasty slavers.
Is it a fire note or is it a strider?
The beast is a strider. The person frozen on it, who at this point, guys, just unfroze, is a fire newt.
He's roped up.
And
You
cursing
just
at
called
you.
both of them a fire newt.
My bad. The creature is a strider. The monster is a fire newt. I'm not on my game here, Aiden. Please be patient.
The humanoids are fire newts. The two-legged thing that he was riding is a fire strider.
It's actually just called a giant strider.
Okay, giant strider. Anyhow, Dungeon Master, I will take a piece of cloth and approach the creature and go
Which
to cover it, the two-legged thing, the mount. And I will go to cover its eyes.
Its eyes. Okay.
Yeah, like a blindfold.
It's struggling, but you'll cover its eyes.
Yeah,
And the
there's no way
creature
to calm
is
them.
hissing at it. Or at you, you're not sure.
Okay.
Oh, Acroramid, save.
What am I saving versus?
Breath weapon, as the thing just breathes fire at you. The creature. Not the creature, the man thing, the lizard man, the fire newt.
Okay.
Umbro will punch him in the face.
Okay, you're going for that punch.
Okay, I'm confused. The thing,
The
the
strider
fire
does
newt
not breathe.
breathes fire.
The dude breathes fire. The mount does not.
The mount breathes fireballs. Hee hee.
Okay.
Acroramid, what did you save?
I rolled a 10. Dex would get me to 12.
Armor.
Let's see. My armor is +2. That would get me to a 14. And I'm wearing a ring of fire resistance.
I'm gonna have to look that one up, but I think even without that, that should help. Breath weapon for a... Yeah, okay, you save.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure, unless that does a lot of damage, my Fing of Rire resistance beats it.
No, not the humanoid. Sorry, Aiden. Okay, your ring of fire resistance. Yeah, no, you would have taken 3 points of damage before the fire resistance ring comes into play.
Okay.
I
so
assume
I will,
that's negated.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up just to be sure.
You should look it up, DMG. And I'll breathe fire back at him. No, I'm not.
I was gonna say Umbro's right next to him.
I should, just like...
Alright, so just to be sure, I asked Eminem, was it the mount that breathes fireball or the human?
The mound breathes fireballs.
humanoid.
The human breathes
The
fire.
mount. Well, I want them both now.
Oh yeah, well, a number just may have nailed
Umbra,
him in
roll
the
the
face.
hits.
You're gonna roll on that one. Oh, not
I'm
20.
gonna roll on that
Dice
20s
percentage.
Oh,
And
shit.
take your 50 XP.
57.
57. Let's take a look. This would be a blunt attack. 57.
Hopefully you don't kill it.
Okay, you're targeting.
Yeah, by accident.
Now, if I recall correctly, you said you were punching it in the head?
I'm punching its face, yeah.
Its face.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a called shot to the head, essentially. But, nat 20
Yeah.
is a nat 20.
Oh, shit, I may
So
have just...
double damage. Roll a d2 plus your strength bonus, which I don't think you have, which is lucky.
I don't have one.
1. Okay, 1 doubled is 2. Now, the thing is, humanoids can only take 10% of their thing to their head. So, okay, you punch it, and it's groggy, kind of shakes it off, and just starts hissing, cursing at you again. Well, at you now.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You would have killed it had you gotten the 2 on that, by the way, because 2 doubled is 4, and it didn't have sufficient hit points.
Do you understand our tongue, creature?
If it is, it isn't responding in that way.
I mean, it did kind of just take a very, very strong hit to the head.
No, it took 1 point of damage to the head, but then again, it wasn't very strong to begin with, so, yeah.
Points.
It took 2 because it was doubled.
Oh, yeah, that's 2. My bad.
Also,
And
I feel like
it's still a hit to the head. That's going to disorient you for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Umbra will grab some cloth and basically just tie it over its mouth.
I don't think
It's
that
trying to
works.
bite your hand as you do it, but you'll be wise to that trick at this point.
If it tries to bite, she'll reel back and pretend like she's gonna hit it again.
Umbra, if the things can breathe fire, it's just going to burn through that.
Alright, Umbra,
It
you've reeled
burns
back
through
your
it.
hand, and
Yeah.
it's still hissing at you, like daring you to do it, or maybe just telling you to fuck off and die. You're not sure.
Yeah, she'll just tie it around its mouth.
Dungeon
If it
Master,
lights on fire, then it's got fire in front of its face. I don't think it wants
Yes,
that.
Aiden.
I will dismount the wagon, bring over my 50 feet of rope,
Okay.
so we can tie him up and throw him at the back of the wagon.
Okay. So,
Okay.
party, what are you doing at this point?
Ben, would you help those two secure that prisoner? I'm about to recall my rope, companions.
Ben wanders over. Xavier has a hand on his sword.
So, with that, Dungeon Master, I will grip.
Umbra, grab the reins.
I will grip the reins to the Strider, and when they're all in position, I'll recall the rope.
Okay, you will recall the rope. Ben and Scorpius, I presume, and maybe Umber are going to pin this thing to the ground. Ben's too big, they're too strong. It won't be able to make a thing. It's making the hissy noises. The creature's
I'm
going
going
to
to
try
mummy
and
wrap it.
get up and run off, of course, but you've got it by the reins, so you're fighting with it, I assume, to keep it, don't run off.
That's why I've got the reins. And
Dice
I'm
percentage?
Blindfolded.
It is
Huh?
blindfolded, yeah. It is blindfolded. Do dice percentage, though, Acromid. You have a good chance of success here.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. You've managed to, it's struggling against you a bit, but you're keeping it at bay.
Okay.
Trying
I
to
will
shake
try
the
to-
cloth off its eyes.
Huh?
It's trying to shake the cloth off its eyes a little bit, so it can see.
No, I'm gonna pat it on its neck, like a rubbing it, patting it, and make
Trying to calm
a low, soothing kind of noise to it.
Alright, you're attempting to soothe it. Ben, not Xavier. Ben, Scorpius, Umbra, you all will...
Come here.
No, IRL.
I don't know if they're good.
So yeah, Scorpius and Umbra and Ben will get it tied up, the creature, with the 50 feet of rope. Alright, party, what are you doing at this point?
Okay. Does the Strider have any saddlebags or anything like that on it?
Nope, Just stirrups and reins, so you could ride it around and try and direct it.
Okay.
And the saddle, I assume.
But
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I've never ridden a horse before, guys, so I'm not familiar with all the terminology.
Okay.
These things definitely look like they'd have at least a base type of thing. Somewhere, I'm sure.
All right. Guys, make sure you tie that thing's mouth shut. The humanoid. Like rope or something, so he can't open his mouth to spit fire. I'd hate to see the back of the wagon catch fire as we haul him down the road.
Yeah, I'll deal with him.
Okay.
Want
And
to have any spare rope? Could I just use it? Wait, no, I have. Hold up, let me.
there's 500 feet of rope in Jaziel's saddlebags.
Kind of bulging out, but yeah.
Oh wait, no, I got another 50. I'm good. I got this.
Okay.
You're going to tie up his mouth with 50 feet of rope?
Well, I'm going to tie the rope around his lower jaw and kind of just make it to where he can't open his mouth without having it in front of his mouth.
Well, Scorpius, you will do this, and he can no longer hiss and stuff at you, but he's flipping you off.
I mean, I don't see how I mummy wrapped him. He can't move his arms or legs.
His finger. He's just trying to flip you off with that as best he can, failing at it.
I mean, if you remember how I roped up the orc?
Oh, like that? Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, if
Yeah,
looks could kill, you take 2 hit points of damage, but you don't because he can't. Not this guy, at least.
Bodak, though.
Bodak. I gotta remember to throw one of those at you at some point.
Please
I'm
don't.
pretty sure before we would kill it, before we...
He'd rope it, and then he'd kill it.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have 2 fire breathers.
Do we want to track down their nest? Or do we want to just go?
They look like they'd have some good stuff, maybe.
Dungeon Master, at this time I want to pass the reins over to Scorpius
Okay.
and go check out the loot and specifically the weapons. I want to start sniffing and see if any of that is magic.
You will sniff the weapons and armor. None of it is magical. Since Aiden, I assume you had Scorpius loaded up on the back of the wagon, so a crewmate will see that.
Yeah, they don't have any magic. We could track down their lair, but it's just going to be more of the same trouble, probably. Maybe they've got some loot. But we still need to get our main bounty.
Okay, well, let's go then.
Which means getting Xavier to Renvera.
Umbra, do you want to drive the wagon? And I'll take this thing since I'm probably strong enough to keep it in line.
Yeah, I'm not the best. So yeah, I'll go drive the wagon instead. I'm not the strongest.
I will just leave my backpacks on the wagon. I'll just take my crossbow, which I have on a sling, and my weapons.
Okay. So, Scorpius, where are you in the formation?
Probably going to be near the wagon still. Probably on the left side of the driver's side of the wagon.
Left side, driver's side of the
Whichever
wagon.
side he's sitting on the drive on.
Alright. Well, since there's not another person there, I assume, Umbra, you've, spread out to enjoy the space, and, you're not cramped to one side now, so you're kind of centered.
Yeah, she's centered on the buckboard. Driving.
Alright, you know what? I'll force Xavier to the center and take up his left flank.
Okay. Xavier center, you're taking up his left flank. Ben on the right. They're on their camels. You're on your thing. The camels are pretty chill with that. So, party, at this point, you're departing south down the road, or are you heading back to Morg?
Of course, I'll have to take the blindfold off this thing.
Yeah.
How far do we reckon it is to Renvera? My best judgment.
Oh, that took you a few days at least to get to Renvera, but you passed through Oasis, and stuff.
We're only about 20 minutes away from Morg.
18.
I think we should detour back. Well, I don't know if they would be interested in purchasing our
I
prisoner.
don't think they would. That just seems like a bad idea for them.
Let's move forward. Onward.
Right, moving forward. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me do some dice rolls. Really?
It really is too bad these things can't speak common.
I'm a little sad we didn't get more of them. I'm sure the arenas would pay handsomely for them.
Okay, so
Oh,
that's
I'm sure
these
they
guys
would.
accounted for, and I cannot believe the dice
Even if
today.
they are weak, they still breathe fire.
What would you like to do with this captive?
Well, sell it. I mean, technically it counts as an exotic creature. And if they could tame it, they could train it.
Yeah. I wanted to keep it, but seeing as I can't really talk
I'm
to it
saying-
too well.
I'm saying the humanoid, not the mount.
That's what we're talking about.
Okay, just to be sure.
Yeah. I wanted to try and maybe, do something
It would
with
be nice to have a pet that breathes fire at people.
And can swing a sword.
Well, it looks like he was in charge of this little hunting party of theirs. He's
Yeah.
probably not going to be very receptive to being a slave.
And he's probably not going to get a very receptive reunion if he gets back to where he lives either.
Right. Now, I'm thinking I could communicate with him. And possibly get, I don't know if his mount has verbal commands or if it just responds to the reins and the stirrups. How is that working for Umbra?
Orpheus.
I'm sorry, Scorpius. Dungeon
Working
Master.
alright. It's kind of like a bipod. It's actually pretty similar to a bipod, it turns out.
Okay, so
Actually, so it's a carnivore.
Well, in the terms of riding it around. In terms of
Okay.
it being carnivorous, try it in session.
but Umbra, or not Umbra, Scorpius isn't having any major difficulties controlling it, correct?
Yep, no difficulties at this time.
Okay.
Dungeon Master, just to give you a heads up, when we break for camp, I will be checking to see what this gender is.
Okay. Thank you for the heads up. So, party. You'll be traveling for about 30 or so minutes, and everyone can give me perception checks. Okay.
Make it by 5.
Xavier quickly
me-
fails it.
Made it by 7.
Umbra made it.
Oh yeah, she made it.
Party, off to the left, there appears to be a cave into the side of a hill. Like you can see a rocky area, and there's like a cave. Hard to see exactly what it's about.
Bossman, do you see it?
I see a cave.
Like, at this point, Xavier will look and be like, "Oh, cave. I wonder if that's where these creatures are from."
How about I take a look-see? Y'all stay here.
Okay.
Alright, so, Crowmeat, are you staying on Jaziel or dismounting?
I'm staying on Jaziel, and I'm going to ride a little bit closer. Not too close, and I'll be looking for tracks. I've got a 30% chance for tracking.
Give me a second to roll that die.
Dungeon Master, Scorpius will be dismounting and checking the gender.
It
Since
is
we
male.
stopped. Okay.
So Scorpius,
And now
you're
we'll
doing
lean him
that.
out.
Scorpius, you're doing that. It's kind of, not going there. Anyways, Crowmeat, you don't believe to have found any tracks.
Okay. I'll ride a little bit closer and check again.
Okay. And nope, nothing doing.
Okay. I will mentally mark my map for this cave, and I will rejoin the party. Didn't see any tracks. So I don't think there's been much recent activity here. But I know where this is. We can come back and check it some other time.
Alright. Y'all are passing by that. And... yeah, it's kind of funky, because y'all might remember... actually, no, I won't tell you that. Okay, y'all are moving on?
This isn't a cave we've been to before, is it?
No. This is not the Rashkasa, or however you
That's
pronounce it
what I
there.
was thinking.
No, that's
Okay.
by Oasis. You're too close to Morgue.
So yeah, we're going to continue.
Continuing on down the road. Again? No. It's one over. Y'all dodged a bullet. Alright. And time will pass. It is at that point... about lunchtime.
Alright.
Y'all stop and eat? Or continuing on the road as you eat?
I'm going to say we stop and eat.
Y'all will stop and eat. Mark off your rations.
Scorpius, you might try feeding that thing.
And house stuff? Yeah, I'll feed him one of the camel meals first, see if he'll eat it.
It doesn't really seem to
I
like
really,
it.
I really thought you were gonna say one of the camel, and I was like, now hold on a minute.
Nah, hold up. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem to really want to eat it, but unless you're putting something else in front of it, it will start to eat.
Try giving it some meat.
What meat?
Don't you have iron rations?
Yes.
That should have some dried meat in it.
Alright, then I'll take the meat out of my ration and feed it to it.
Yeah, it likes the meat.
Alright. Do it.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, after we eat, we'll resume travel, Dungeon Master.
Okay, you'll eat. No further encounters at that time. You're resuming travel.
Mhm.
And let me see which thing I'm throwing at you this time. Oh, fun. No, seriously, fun. I'm gonna have to look this monster up again to make sure I'm doing it right. Yes, these things. Give me a minute to read the description. So it is the desert. It is bright and hot outside. In fact, the music really ain't doing this justice. Give me a second. Because it is hot. You all are drinking from your water skins more than usual. Da, da, da.
If it's another fucking Sandman, I swear to God.
Oh, would I really throw the same creature? Yeah, I would.
Yes, you would. You've done it twice.
I would, yeah. Okay. So the encounter I have pre-rolled up for y'all. Let me find it. Y'all skipped over that one. That thing isn't there, not that one. Okay, let me just cut and paste that over to the appropriate section. So, yes. They will be using spears of a longer variety. Not quite pikes. Let me quickly look this up. Because for spears, we have the range of, yeah, more like 13 feet. Call it 12 footers. Okay, I know the damage and range for that. Okay, party. You may give me perception checks at this time.
Failed by 4.
Give me a
Made it by
second.
4.
Neat. Xavier, Ben, Jerry. No, I don't mind that you all see this roll. Yes. No. Not Jerry, Jazeel. Yes. Okay. Well. Jazeel makes it, yeah. Well, guys, you will notice off to the right, there are several creatures. They look like this. Some of them have those scimitars. Others have spears.
More lizards.
Mm-hmm. It's just all lizards today.
Yeah, Mama.
And a couple of them
All right. I'll be right back, guys.
are
They
mounted
seem
up.
to be. Are they advancing on us?
Well,
Or
they
have
were off to
noticed
the
us?
side of the road, kind of hidden behind a turn. But they aren't advancing at this point, but we're waiting for a chromate. Some of them are mounted on those.
I want one of those now.
Okay, I will not use this, but I can see they
Wait,
breathe
it has
fire.
6 legs?
They have 6 legs, and you're right. Umbra 50 XP.
I don't know this, but obviously in the picture, yeah,
It's breathing
that's-
fire, and I realized that a second too late. Oh well.
Well, I'm not going to use that, but oh god, breathing fire.
If you look underneath the one with the 6 legs, like the one that's standing up, breathing fire, you can see a little cloud of burningness back there.
There we go. Do I have any good spells for this bullshit that you're pulling?
So, yeah,
All right,
speaking of
Dungeon
this
Master,
bullshit.
let me know when I notice this.
Yeah, Jazeel is kind of turning, and at this point you will notice them. There are about 20 of them kind of spread out. They have spears. Some of them are mounted. There are 3 of them mounted on those creatures. And one of them will hail you in common. Halt,
Ooh.
traveler.
Greetings.
You must not know. You passed through our sacred lands.
Didn't see any markers.
The desert is our sacred lands. We are willing to overlook this intrusion in exchange for a tribute.
Kind of tribute.
Gold.
Very well. I will allow all of you to leave in peace and unharmed. That is my tribute.
This guy makes a big show of laughter. It's not a guy, though. It's a girl. And they are all females, by the way, before you ask, Aiden.
Oh, cool.
What?
Every single one of them, as you hear the laughter, it sounds distinctively female, as they are indeed laughing.
First, you're going with his response.
And, yeah, Chromie, they're laughing at what you said.
Did you?
Is anything I'm saying coming through at all?
No,
You
no,
were
it was not.
muffled.
Right, because I had asked before Courtney said a word, what tribute? What kind of tribute?
Oh, my bad. They were about to say gold, but Chromie, I'm not going to yank time for that unless you really want me to.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you crank that one back.
Alright, Wheel of Time cranked. Scorpius will ask what tribute it is, and they will say gold, just as Acromede says he'll let them leave with their lives as tribute. And they are now laughing at Acromede's thing.
Much gold?
10 for each of you. And your mounds.
Say that again, Double M.
10 gold
10
for each
gold
of you, and your mounds.
Our mounds
Mounts.
Mounts,
Yeah.
my bad.
ain't happening. Rope.
Alright, hold up.
There's 20 and they're all spread out.
Yeah, they are kind of spread out, but then again, this is a Chromede. Well, okay, you will start to say the rope as they start to say... You dare deny the... And then I need to spell out this name because it's annoying.
I give him 100 gems.
And yeah, the leader, who I assume you were targeting at Kroramid, will start to say this as you rope them. Party dice initiative.
Do I know who that is?
Oh, we get a 1.
Umbra, you may get an intel check for that.
Take a look at this. Intel check. I make it.
Okay, you have heard of these. They are some desert-dwelling creatures. They typically claim the desert to be their ancestral land, their holy land, whatever, and they demand tribute from passengers to be allowed safely through. Yeah, and that's mostly what you know of them. They're desert creatures, so they don't need much water. They've evolved or adapted to not need it. And you rolled a 1 for initiative, you said, girls?
Yep.
Okay,
I was thinking that was a god, so that works too.
No, that is not a god, or if it is, you're not aware of it. In fact, you're aware that it is not a god because it's the name of these creatures. Because you have been around long enough, you've heard of some of the creatures in this area. Okay. So 20 of them. This one was mounted up, so I assume you're trying to scoop up the mount and the person behind them as well?
Well, I was targeting the leader. Whatever else the rope gets, the rope gets.
Okay, so that will type those. There's still 2 more mounts, each with another thing. And then the remaining 14 people as well. Give me a second to type all that out. And let's see. These ones also have the 2 mounts, plus 2. Okay. And the steeds at that. Yeah. So one has the spear, the other has scimitar. Okay, I don't care about the queen just yet. Guards. Okay, those are roped. Okay, so roped is 2 right. Okay, at this point, party initiative has been done. Actions for the round, please, and let's get some music in here. Not that one.
Dungeon Master, is it too late for Scorpius to try and do diplomatic stuff?
You can try. I should warn you that the Kroramid has roped one of them. This is the wrong music, but I want something a little more intense. So, party, actions please. I know what I'm doing. Just copy over the relevant stats here. Okay, crossbow, sword. And then their attacks do that. Where did I have that they got that many attacks per round? Still waiting on actions. I guess it's a stab, bite? That doesn't make sense though. Alright, I'll just do a stab bite then.
I mean, you can't really step away. You're on a wagon.
Right? Yeah, you might want to edit that.
Just
Okay, that's what those are doing. Okay, crossbow. Coromede, the way this worked was that they were spread out because it was an ambush, essentially. The 3 mounds were left, right, center. The leader was center. So are you crossbowing the 2 on mounds to the left, 2 on mounds to the right, the mounds themselves, or different targets?
2 mounted to the left.
2 mounted to the left, both on the first or the one behind, or splitting?
Splitting the crossbow bolts between riders.
Okay. Whoa. There's no need for this. That's all we have. Please, this was a misunderstanding. Okay, that takes about a segment and a half or so to say. Starts casting. Umbra, what are you casting?
I'm depending on 2 spells right now. Give me a second.
Well, what is your intent to cast? But okay, you're reading up on that. Let's see. Coromede, your crossbow will go off first. You're sliding off Jaziel after the crossbow. Ben will be urging his thing forward. Xavier is moving his thing back. Ben's getting off his to charge forward. Okay. So while Umbra is looking up her spell, and Scorpius is trying to be diplomatic, starting to get the whoa out, Coromede, rolled a hit.
17, Bolt is in Venom. 18, Bolt is in Venom.
17 and 18. Okay, give me a second, because these creatures have a breath weapon, and I need to see if either of them is using it, this thing. No. Okay. So that doesn't come into play here. So, I think I already know those are hits.
Save or die.
No, hold on. First I'm seeing if they hit, but thank you, Aiden. So you attack at that level, and that was 17, 18. Yeah, okay, hit. So yeah, they need to save or die because which venom was this, Coromede?
Giant Wasp.
Giant Wasp has paralysis. 2d20. Fail. Okay, 2 of them go over paralyzed. Well, not paralyzed, but yeah, no, they're no longer able to grip on properly. One of them's kind of technically holding on, but yeah.
Casting prayer.
Casting prayer. Okay. Well, you will be delayed because you took some time to pick out your spell, so I had you kind of at the start of the round just, what do I do? But yeah, let me check the time on that. Prayer is Unearthed Arcana, right?
6 segments. No, 6 segments, page 47, player handbook.
Player handbook. Okay, 6 segments, that's the information I needed. Thank you. Okay, that's going to be at the end of the round, Umbra. More or less. Technically a little bit before, but again, that's your action for the round. Scorpius, you're saying your thing. Coromede goes thump with the crossbow and starts sliding off Jaziel and drawing his sword. Ben is charging forwards. Are you continuing with your intent to say those words, or are you editing your action at this point?
Nope, it's pretty much fucked.
So are you going to attack?
Don't have a choice in the matter.
Alright. Your action is attack then? Or attack? Yeah, I'll give you 2 attacks.
Yeah, attack.
Alright, attack. Alright, well the other creatures, well not creatures, the other bipedal things start rushing in. And let's get a look at it. They all have scimitars except for the ones that were mounted, which had spears and scimitars. And give me a second.
No, I want attack because I'm still mounted. I'm gonna shoot my crossbow.
Shoot your crossbow, okay. What are you doing after that?
Probably dismounting and pulling out my weapons to attack.
Okay. So that will make this your 1 attack round as you do that. Okay. Let me pull this up. So there are 7 from each side. You just took out that mount. The other mount is charging forward with its rider, charging at you, Coromede, as you're dismounting. Jaziel is going to meet it halfway through, so Jaziel strikes first. Critical hit. For a... ankle hit, double damage. Alright, Jaziel just killed one of them by hitting it in the leg really hard. Okay. And that was one of the ones on the mount, so make that 1 of 2 over there, because this one should be still that of that. Alright, and just to conclude this there, they are both... Well, that one is going to try and attack him. It doesn't have the hit dice required to hit him with that thing. He attacks it. Miss. He attacks again. Hit. For minimal damage, but that is still damage. Okay. And at this point, that's Jazeel taken care of. Ben is charging forward, going to the right. And let's see, there are 7 of them over there. They're not all going to be able to get around him with that scimitar, so about 3 of them are going to go. Especially because the rest are charging forward. So Ben attacks first. And he's going for a sweeping attack, and he hits, my god. Alright, so Ben, you have the two-hander, so you've got the reach, you've got the positioning as they were trying to surround you. -2 from there would be that, so how many of them will you start to hit? Let's see, they have that armor class, and you are at that level.
You doing a sweeping attack?
He's going for a sweeping attack. So to hit that is that, he will hit all 3 of them. Was that also damage reduced by 2 each successive one, because they were meat shields?
Yeah.
And for that much. And then I reduce that much each time first, so that. Yeah, Ben tries to employ sweeping attacks because he has a two-handed sword. So, here. So let's see, that is... and that much. Okay. So that is Ben's first attack. He swamped at them, and now they attack him. Miss with a 2, 3, and 4 respectively on their to-hit rolls. That is abysmal. And Ben goes for a second sweeping attack. But he fails, because he only gets that 1 good roll. Alright, that's Ben taken care of. Jazeel's taken care of. At Croromede, you are drawing your sword, moving up. Scorpius, you're firing your crossbow. You can do that at this point. I apologize, I actually kind of ran over that. So Scorpius rolled a hit.
5, that's a
5.
miss.
Unfortunately, that is a miss. Okay. At this point, you're letting go of your crossbow. It's on a sling, and you're drawing your sword and moving up to engage. Are you going to the left where they're...
and sword.
Sword. Got it. Okay.
And
Umbra,
dismounting, of course.
Umbra, you're casting. Ben's taking care of... Okay, Umbra, you're still casting. Scorpius and a Croromede. Let's see. Croromede, are you going left with Ben or right? Where I don't actually know where Scorpius is going yet.
How many of us still got on the left?
On the left is still 7, unless Scorpius is there. But even then, there's still 7 up. On the right, there's also 7, but some of them are moving past to attack at you all.
I'm going to the right.
You're going to the right to assist Ben. Okay.
Okay, if those 2 are on the right, then I'll take the left.
You're taking left flank. Okay. Umbra, I just thought of something very mean. Okay, you said that was Player's Handbook, right? Yeah. Chant. Give me just a second, because I need to look at this up. Yeah, well, no, prayer is essentially the same thing as chant, but you cast it before. Okay, this is not what I thought it was, where it had to be done before. That's bless is what I'm thinking of. Otherwise, I was going to be really mean and be like, yeah, Umbra, you get that prayer off, and it doesn't feel like jack, but okay. You're getting prayer off, Umbra. Well, not at this time. Okay, Scorpius, you're going right. There are 4 of them. Ben is kind of engaged with 3 of them. The other 4 moved on past because they couldn't really get to him. Although I suppose they could have surrounded him, but there's you and Umbra and the animals to deal with.
Trying to engage the 4 that got past, trying to delay them.
Alright. You're trying to attack all 4, engaging one of them and hoping the others also attack you, or do you have something else you're doing?
I'm going to engage all 4.
You're going for a sweeping attack. What type of weapon are you using? Dual longswords?
Longsword. Yeah.
Okay. These things are about man-sized. I figure you could get about... Unless you're trying to, like, get in the middle of them and then spin around, which... You could try that if you wanted.
I could. You know what? Why the hell not? Let's try it.
Okay, you're going to try and get in the middle of them and spin. Some of them are engaging. A couple others are actually still moving past, but you should be able to do that. Roll a d20 and get a crit. I beg you.
Oh,
9.
got a 9.
Alright, you attack as a 8th level fighter or 9th?
With my longswords, I attack as an 8th.
8th. And you got a 9 at 8th.
Channeling your Garen.
Yeah, no, that ain't happening. Sorry, Scorpius.
Does it get their attention, though?
Yeah, 3 of them are on you. One of them is moving past to attack Umbra.
Alright. I should
At
do
this
it
point,
then.
At this point, the 3 of them are attacking you. And I just realized something stupid. They'll attack will come later. Your armor class is what again?
1.
1.
Or 2.
Okay.
2.
2. Well, hold up
I
a
don't
second.
have my shield.
2. Okay, well, the first guy fumbled. And he got a
So
96.
technically, I guess I could dual wield with my shield since it's a buckler. But I can only block one attack
damage
with
with
it.
a scimitar. 4.
1d8.
Okay. So he gets a, yeah, I know. I looked that up beforehand. Okay, so he gets 2 points of damage on him. Oof. Okay, give me a second to get this. 7 on... Well, they won't all 7 be on, but for right now, just to keep track of them. 7 of them are on E. 3 of them are on Ben. 3 on S. And one of them is now -2 from his normal. Okay, 1 on U. And let's see, there's the ones on the mounts. Can't forget about those, but Jaziel's engaged with that. Okay, so that guy hits himself with his sword, cuts himself. And you said you were armor class 1, that other guy definitely misses. And this guy, with that roll, I think he hits it. Oh, hold on, let me check that. Armor class 1 or 2?
2 without my shield. It's since I use a buckler, it's really weird because they're not very big.
No. Sadly, that would have been sufficient to hit armor class 1 anyways. Take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I have to yoink back over to Ben, as these things will attack him again with their bites. Oh, a 20. That's not good. 33. Okay, biting would be more of a piercing, I think.
Yeah.
Triple damage. Okay, what is the attack range on this? Let's see. For a D3. Alright. Normally that's a D4, drop the 4, but, ooh, 9 points of damage on Ben. Alright. They don't have Venomous Bite, or at least if they did, he shrugged that off too. Others miss. Okay, Jaziel... I guess one of them would have tried to bite at you. Fail. Okay. Coromid, haven't dealt with you yet. Scorpius, you attack 3 times this round because of that. You tried a sweeping attack, that failed. They swung at you. One of them hit. The other missed. The other... Actually, did I get to the other others? Yeah, only one of them hit. You may go for your second attack at this point. Are you attempting a sweeping attack or a general attack?
I'll do another sweeping attack.
Alright, at this point you've got 3 of them, so it's just a sweep, not a spin. Because, you know, you're able to keep them more or less there. So go ahead and roll to hit. Dice... Well, hold on, wait. We're disregarding that, but yeah, that's awesome. Okay, hit. Hot damn, Scorpius. Dice your damage. Man-sized.
These are man-sized, right?
Yes. D8. Because... Oh, 13.
Max damage. Now do I get to roll for my percentage?
Percentage? No, because this was a sweeping attack, it negates the percentage thing, but because it was a crit, it's max damage for all of them. Like, the damage is not reduced like we would normally do it, because it was a crit. At least for the first 3. After that, I probably would have started taking it down by 2 each time like we normally are supposed to. Anyways, so that was on you, Scorpius, huh? So, 13. Okay. One of them died. And the other 2 need to make their system shock rolls. Save. Okay, so they both make their system shock, and at this point, morale holds for some fucking reason. No, wait, hold on, my bad. Below is high. Okay, Scorpius, you struck down one of them and grievously injured the other 2. Those 2 are fleeing. Technically, you have a
Turn
third
around
attack.
and
Are you using it to attack them, or are you going to engage the one that slipped past?
we'll disengage and go after the one that's heading towards Umbra.
Okay, noted. So you're chasing after that one. That one's going after Umbra, or in Umbra's general direction. Umbra, Xavier's over there with you. He's got his sword out. Says he sees you are doing some type of magic shit he doesn't understand. Okay. Ikroramid. We're gonna handle you now. There are 7 of the fuckers, and they're approaching. Some of them are looking to move past since they can't all really fight you. But more of them are, like 6 of them are planning to surround you, more or less.
Okay.
So, you attack at that level twice per round, so do they. I forget what initiative was, but you will attack first, I think. Yeah.
I forget too. Okay, my first.
I don't think we rolled.
You know what? That might be true. I'm unsure. Initially, I thought they were one attackers, so initiative was kind of
one.
Oh, that's right. You did roll.
I rolled as a 1.
Oh, that's right, and they had a 6. But you know what? Fuck it. You still attack first because you are a 2-attacker with your standard sword. They get a bite attack because they're bullshit.
Okay, my first attack. 9 plus 9, 18.
18 hits. Dice your damage.
Man size.
It's dead. It's so
Minimal 13 hit points.
Yes, only 13. Oh, actually, that doesn't kill it. Wow. Okay. That being said, okay, one is still moving past. Give me a second here, because I'm doing something slightly different here than I normally do.
Okay.
Okay, we'll deal with that in a moment. So you get that guy good, and then the other 6 of them are like trying to surround you. Some of them are going to attack slightly later, but all of them are going to try and get an attack off on you, because you're the bad one. They can tell. Okay, you are armor class 0, so I just need to look at the THAC0. Their THAC0 is that number. Hit, hit, hit. Stone skin, stone skin, stone skin, I assume?
Yep.
Mark off 3 of them.
Plank.
And at this point, yeah.
Today, baby, that day, guys.
Yeah, no, their morale does hold for some reason. Koromid, you may take your second attack. They have surrounded you more or less at this point.
Okay, attacking an uninjured one. With a 5 plus 9, that's a 14.
14. Give me a second to check that. 14 hits their armor class. Dice your damage.
13 hit points again.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm switching D8s. Yeah.
Alright, and that guy makes a system shock.
Rolled.
And he no, that's a success, that's right. Okay. And a Koromid, they're trying to bite at you. But,
Okay.
yeah. And none of them managed to hit, so the one of them came close. Okay. Umbra and Xavier with Scorpius trailing after. Like, Scorpius, you're not going to get there in time. Umbra, at this point, your prayer finishes, and you will notice the 2 creatures approaching. Xavier's there, holding his short sword, kind of trembling. Option.
Alright. Is Xavier in front of me?
Xavier's, yeah, like in front of you, kinda.
Alright. I am going to... there it is. I'll just type it in here.
Yep. Actions works. Or wherever.
Oh, are we in a new round?
Not yet. And I
Okay.
kind of jumped the gun on that, actually.
That's okay. I gotta
I'm
pee
not
real
sure.
quick.
Is this one aware that I'm back behind him?
You know what? Give me a second to check. You're still kind of too far back, though, because it took you a bit to take care of those with your spin attacks.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to know that is he aware of me?
What's your perception?
15.
15. Okay, noted. You're unsure if he's aware of you or not, because he seems pretty focused on his goal, but it can be hard to tell. Unless you have some telepathy that I forgot about.
No.
Yeah. So in that case, you're not really sure, one way or the other. You think he might not, since he's focused on his goal and not on you, but hard to say. And his goal seems to be charging at Umbra and Xavier to attack.
I have mine right now.
Alright, enter it. Let's see it.
Yeah.
No, you'll still get a chance. Getting in front of X on the back away and stay safe. Clever Umbra. Clever Umbra. Okay, drawing sword. They're going to be kind of on top of you at this point, and they will get a chance to hit, but okay, you're trying to get Xavier to back off. He will listen. And they go for their attacks. There are two of them
now
left.
get a -1 to hit.
That's a good point. They do, but one of them just critted, and the other one... Oof.
It's a good thing I told him to back away.
Damage, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing I told him to, hey...
Umbra,
no.
you will take 21 points of damage. What's your total HP again?
46.
46. Half of that
Not
is
enough
23.
to-
Fortunate for you, you did not need to make a saving throw, but yeah, that guy gouged you bad. And let's see, the other one rolled a modified to there. What is your armor class again? That one rolled a 20, so
It's
I know it hit.
-3.
-3, okay, for them to hit that armor class.
Because I have my shield.
Okay. Well, the other one swings and misses at you.
I thought only one got past me.
There was another one that went past a Coromid, because, you know, there were 7 on him, and 6 of them engaged him because he seemed like the big threat. But one of them was just
okay.
like, I can't get in there, I'm gonna go for the other weaklings.
Umbra, did you get hit?
Oh yeah, for 21 damage.
Points of damage on a triple crit.
You still
Stone
have
skin.
stone skin.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm
Oh, good point. Scorpius, did I give you damage?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You gave me 4 points. That's stone skin.
Both of you get 50 XP as a bluff from me, and a Coromid you also get 50 XP as a reminder.
She would have still felt how hard that hit, right? Or
Yeah,
does that
no.
just not care?
You felt it, and somehow their morale... No, wait, hold on. That's right. Yeah, guys, they swing at... It swings at you, and its morale breaks, and it's running. And so is the other one again. Fucking, we can't hit these things. Run! No, they don't actually say that. Alright.
So it's running away from...
It struck at Umbra. Nothing. And
Which one? The one from the left or the one from me?
the one from the left, the one from you, was going to attack, swung, missed.
Right.
Alright, so party, dice initiative. Let's get that out of the way this time.
Okay, I rolled a 1 last time. Let one of you do it.
2.
Okay, that's better than 1.
Alright, 2 is better than 1. They do have initiative with a 4. That being said, they're fucked. So those two are fleeing. Those guys are fighting Ben, and they were actually able to
Is
make
the
it.
one that came from my way, is it turning around, turn away?
Yeah, turning around, turn away to run, and it's going to head back towards
Oh,
you.
it's facing me.
Yep. And then it's probably going to try and keep turning and find a different route, but we'll cover that in a minute. Okay, let me get Jaziel out of the way, because he's still fighting that guy. That misses. That guy's going to attack at him.
Yeah, it's a really fucking
That
good thing
fumbles.
I jumped in front of Xavier.
Yeah, that
Just
would have
realizing
been that would have
that.
been it for Xavier. Yeah, he was trying to play not the hero, but the oh shit, okay. Let's see, what is that on the crit
I'm
table?
just like, the fuck out of here. We're not for fighting.
He really isn't, and he knows it, but
You're made for reading, not for fighting, whatever the fuck these are.
lodge weapon in nearby object. Strength check to dislodge. Good lord, that doesn't really work here, so I'm just gonna say that he loses his weapon.
Stuck on the ground?
Drop weapon.
I'd say it's stuck on the ground.
Alright, fine, stuck in the ground. And let's see if this thing has good strength enough to do it. Because these things actually do have good strength. Sadly, it does get its weapon free, but that's its sword attack, and Jaziel goes for his second attack. Hit. Okay, noted on that. That's enough to kill it. Its mount is trying to flee, and Jaziel will chase it down. Ooh, crit.
Any chance if one of them mounts tied up?
Tied up.
Did you... Did you say
Are
that?
you kidding me, Jizeel? Now you crit double ot? Give me a second.
Ooh,
Isn't that
Death.
just insta-kill?
He just killed it. Now you do that, Jizeel? God damn it, horse.
Well then. Question: Are there any coming for me or near me right now?
So 2 of them were attacking you, 1 of them swung and hit you and broke against the stone skin and practically destroyed his blade in the process, so both of them are now fleeing. One of them is fleeing towards Scorpius, the other is fleeing away from you all. No one's there.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that then.
Alright. Well, hold up, because now we get to deal with Ben. Casting aid onto myself, then moving to attack whoever is near. Okay. Let's see. At this point, Benny boy, you do not have initiative. Fail.
Everyone has a +2 and a +1 to hit, and monsters
Enemies
get
are at
-1.
minus. Okay, so neither of them managed to hit him. He's going for, again, another sweeping attack +1. And 19 modified. Ooh, dice that damage, Benny boy. +1 on each of them. For 8 damage, then but he's swinging from the other direction now deliberately because of that. Okay, so that puts this guy down to there, there, there. Okay. And each of them needs to now make their saving throws. Not saving throws. Those 2 need to make system shocks. Success. Success with the same value. Okay. Okay, you're casting aid onto yourself and then moving to attack whoever is near. Casting aid, Umbra? Is that a spell?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what's the casting time?
4 segments.
4 segments. Okay, noted. You're still casting. Xavier will stay near you. Ben did his things. Jazeel just cleaned up shop there. Crowmead, you're under attack, but we're going to handle Scorpius first.
okay.
Okay. So you're charging after the one who had struck Umbra and attack. Okay, Scorpius, you'll be able to intercept them. Roll to hit.
Are all of these mounted?
No,
No.
they weren't all mounted.
Only 3 mounts. Crowmead has roped up one that's, been hissing and cursing and stuff. That's still the wrong channel.
Oh, it might help if I robe it in the right channel.
Yeah. Another one was just crossbow.
22.
Fled. Yeah, okay, roll dice your damage. Twelve. Okay, 12 damage on that one, so it has that much. The other one is fleeing. Yeah, system shock. These things don't have a lot of HP. Success. Okay, it's still trying to flee. Okay, Crowmead, now we're back up to you. You're surrounded by 6 enemies. 2 of them are injured badly. The other 4 are not.
Yeah, one of the 4 that is uninjured. But I imagine they have first shot.
They do, because they are 2 pursuers. Okay, so. Oh, okay, hit. Okay, so 1 hits, Stone Skin, right?
Nope, I'm out.
You're out. Okay. Crowmead, 3 damage.
Duly noted.
The second one crits.
Bleeds.
Yes, it bleeds. And let's see. I would say that's a slashing thing for sure. Hand hit, double damage. Okay, which hand? Left. Okay. Crowmead, you're right-handed, right?
Correct.
Okay. And double damage of a d8 for 14 points of damage on your hand. Oof. Yeah, that hand looks like shit.
Okay.
Alright, and then the last one that hit you, it was a normal hit. Except, hold on. Add back 2 of those hit points, because I forgot. Yeah, my bad. And then take another 5 from the last hit.
5 from the last? Okay.
And alright, that is their first attack done. You can go for your Shocking Grasp Strike.
The one that hit my hand.
Oh, he's gonna regret that so much.
15 plus 10. I think I hit him.
Does a 25 hit? Yeah.
Okay. He will take 7 from the sword. Plus 12 is 19. Plus another 15 electrical.
19 and 15 together is... He's dead.
34.
He's at minus
He's
19.
disintegrated.
You obliterated him and turned him into a pile of ash. Alright, and now the remaining 5 make their, yay, it bleeds, but oh my god, it's going to kill us all, but somehow their fucking morale holds and they're going in for the bites. Really? Okay, those are minus to hit. I determined their THACO was that.
Wait, are the people biting us?
Yes!
Yeah.
Well, they didn't try and bite at you. They swung their swords, realized it was
Yeah.
pointless, and ran.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, a Crowmead, yikes. Even with
Imagine
that
if it
value.
bit me.
Mhm.
Oh, it would destroy its jaw.
It
Its
would.
teeth.
That poor thing. Alright, so... For almost minimal damage, are you kidding me? A Crowmead, 2 of them will bite you, and it's like it barely even hurts, because of... My god. And one of them will do 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Okay, Crowmead, this was your 1 attack round, so you don't have another thing. Jaziel's finishing up, Ben's doing Ben. Umbra, at this point you should finish casting 8 on yourself, and you'll be moving to attack the one nearest you. There is 1 fleeing to the left, that is unaccosted, 1 fleeing to the right, or trying to.
Ooh.
Golden?
That's nice.
No, you're...
Yes,
the
you
D8s?
said 8 was done.
Oh, that's right.
I have 8 absorption
That's right, my
points,
bad.
basically.
I thought you were rolling to hit, and I was like, no, that comes next round, because you can't spellcast and attack in the same round, unless it's like a...
Alright, you said 8 was
Nope.
done.
8 is done. You have 8 absorption points. Well done. So 1 is fleeing to the left, the other is to the right with Scorpius. Both of them are attempting to flee. Crowmead has 5 of them on him. He just struck 1 down.
I'm
Ben
moving
has
to
3.
Cromie.
Okay, so is Jaziel. Dice initiative party.
Wait. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go for Cromie.
Okay. I'll try it again, see what we can get us. 4.
You
That's
have
more like
initiative party. Actions. As I go use the restroom.
I'm assuming this is my 1 attack round or my 2 attack round.
If you're synced up with us, it's your 2 attack round.
Did you attack twice last round?
I have no idea, because I get 3 attacks because I'm dual wielding,
Right.
but I didn't get my 2nd attack because I killed them.
I'm not sure.
Then you're probably synced with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, attack,
So
attack,
before you
attack,
do
attack,
anything,
attack, attack.
Am I desynced from them or no?
You're in sync with them.
Okay.
Let's see. Alright, Ben is all on his lonesome. 1 is the loneliest number.
How
But it
many
helps
does
when
he
you
have
get a
on?
19 on a sweeping attack.
Never mind.
He's about to have 0. 6 plus 1 is 7. And that should hit all 3 of them. Well, Ben had 3 on him. Now he has 0. Okay, Ben's taken care of. Jaziel is storming in to help you at Crowmead, but distance isn't too much of a factor here. So he will attack first. And he's picking at random because he wasn't really paying attention. But that swipe with his hoof misses. Okay, Umbra, you're moving to assist Crowmead. You're going to have to move up a bit. Scorpius, you are attacking what?
So these things that are around for me, are there any with their backs to me?
Most of them, yeah.
And I'd like to go for a backstab on the closest one.
Alright, you're moving up to try and backstab one of them. Got it.
Mhm.
Again, as with Umbra, you'll be moving slower, so this will actually be both yours 1 attack rounds. So Crowmead, this is your 2 attacker. So Crowmead, roll to hit, and tell me which thing you're hitting and how you're hitting it.
Hitting a healthy one.
Wait, why would I be moving slower?
Well, you're at the back of the formation, Akromid was at the front, so you're moving up to assist Akromid.
But when I casted aid, I finished that and I started moving up.
Alright, fair enough. Give me a second to consider distance and time. Aid was how many segments? 6?
4 seconds.
4, okay. Alright, I'll allow you your 2 attacks, but that last attack's really squeezing it. Alright.
Okay, 19 to hit.
Yeah.
I assume that's a hit.
Dice your damage.
15 hit points of damage.
You kill it.
Okay.
Alright, there are 4 of them on you, and Jaziel's second attack, yeah? No, not yet. Okay, their attacks, there are 4 of them, and 2 of them are deviating to attack Jaziel. Miss, even with that 19, which is technically an 18. Okay, and let's see, 2 of them attacking you. Miss. Okay, that's their attacks out of the way. Jaziel, we're just going to handle you quickly here since no one's assisting you. Miss! And your last attack... I don't think that hits, but let me check. Yeah, no, that misses. No, it hits. Thank you, bless. Yeah, that just hits. Okay, and that was one of the ones you injured, and that was actually for the perfect amount of health to kill it. Alright, so Jaziel has 1 on him, you've got 2 on you, who are at full health, by the way, Akromid.
Okay.
And let's see here. Umbra, that one's fleeing. Scorpius, okay. At this point, Umbra, you're in there. Attacking?
Yep.
Alright, roll to hit.
14.
15 after bonuses. Let's see, you attack at 8th at 15, dice your damage.
1 second. You said dice?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say she's 2-handing it, but I never said it, so...
I will allow it.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. I'll allow it.
5.
Okay. 5 points of damage. Noted.
What is with this? It's just like max and min.
It is what it is. Let's see, so that's now that out of that. Okay, Akromid, you may take your second attack. You've got 2 of them on you, but Umbra's assisting 1, so it's more like 1v1 at this point. Scorpius, you're like almost there.
Okay.
You know what? As my second attack, I want to try something else.
Crap. 96 on a fumble.
Oh. That was a crit, my bad.
Wait, does that hit another?
Hit self, half damage including all bonuses. There is 2 allies in range. 1 is Umbra, 2 is Jaziel. Someone, roll me a d2.
I thought you said hit self.
My
He
bad.
did.
Is that hit self? Yeah, you're right. Hit self, my bad.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, 3 plus 12, 15 points. Per half,
Mm-hmm.
8. Okay.
Make that 7 because chant, one way or the other. Or, what's it called?
Doesn't affect damage.
I'm giving you the half hit points if you want it,
Chant
essentially.
does, or no.
Prayer.
Chant does the damage.
Prayer does not
Prayer
affect
does not.
damage.
Oh, that's right.
Just
My
the
bad.
hit.
Alright, fine. 8 it is. I was trying to be nice. Okay,
No,
Kurami,
not
that's your
8.
second
8
attack.
is on Umbra.
But I got 100 XP for that.
Yep. Alright, Scorpius, at this point,
Oh,
there's one that Umbra is fighting, there's one that Kurami is fighting. You're attempting a backstab on which one? Oh yeah, and one that Jaziel's fighting.
I have a
Which
different
one is
idea.
closest to me?
Kurami.
Then the
Umbra,
one
your
on the
attacks.
corner.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Yeah, I want to do something else with my attack this time.
Alright.
Now,
Well,
the
tell
thing
me in
is,
just a second,
do
Umbra.
I,
Yes,
they-
Scorpius.
do I get to add the +4 from surprise?
You do. Because it was unaware of your presence. Dice your damage and double it. Triplet, my bad.
Hey,
You kill it. Acromid, the one you were fighting, goes down from a backstab.
Oh, very good. I will smile.
was that a successful assassination?
No, that was not a successful assassination. That was a good sneak attack from a thief, though, but it's not an assassin's assassination. Okay, Umbra, your final attack. You're doing something special.
Yes. She wants to grab whoever she's fighting and throw them away from a Coromid.
Okay. What's your
You
strength?
have one attacking you, though.
Yeah, that's the one she's fighting.
Okay.
The one she's
What
fighting
is
basically.
what is your strength, Umbra?
Armor strength is 13.
Okay. Roll me a d20. Like, roll to hit.
They want low, don't they?
13.
13. Well, no. We're first determining if she's able to grapple. Okay, 13 at 5th
Well,
level.
they get a +1 because of prayer. So
Yeah.
that's a 14.
So,
Yes, that's a 14. Okay, that is sufficient to grapple the armor class. Okay, you're grabbed onto the person, and strength check.
That's a D20, right?
10.
Right. You try to throw them, and you're kind of able to heave it, and they're kind of fighting against you, and better hope they get a 20. They did not. Okay, they're able to resist you and knock you off them, and they go for a bite on you.
Does Scorpius see this?
Yeah, you'd be right there, Scorpius. Okay, D20. Umbra, take 1 point of damage.
That he knows his next target.
That's down for my absorption. Doesn't even hurt me.
Yep. Okay, Akrormi, the one on you is dead. Jaziel, the one on him, still alive. Ben killed his and is kind of heading over. Umbra's fighting that one. Those two are in the wind at this point.
How far am I away from the one attacking you?
Party, you can
Umbra.
dice initiative here. It won't matter.
I think it's your turn, Lydia.
1.
Okay, party, you do not have initiative.
I
Options.
don't think we've had initiatives yet.
You've had initiative
what-
last round. That is
so
not a
was
good
last-
fumble, Jaziel.
What did
Last
you
round was
say?
your one attacker.
Okay, so this is my 2 attack.
This is.
Okay, so Umbra and Scorpius have 1 between them, correct?
Yes.
And Jaziel has 1. Ben has none. So
Grills, you have the hit points for Jaziel, right?
has Jaziel taken any damage?
He just hit himself for 3.
Okay, I'll note
Fumble.
that.
Okay.
So he stepped on his hoof?
Swung it and Matt hit his other leg with it. I don't fucking know. Okay, noted Acromid, this is your one attack round, so that'll be a little bit later. That's interesting. Let's deal with this in groups. Scorpius Umbra, you're on that one. Acromid, Jaziel on that one. Jaziel went first because he's a 3 attacker. Acromid. Let's see, you're a 1 attacker. Okay, so this thing will attack, and it's still attacking Jaziel, and it misses. Acromid, you may now roll to hit.
8 plus 10, 18. Damage is 15.
Awesome. As you hit it, so does Jaziel, and between your thing and his, yeah, it's your thing, it goes down. The one that's roped up is like hissing at them, idiots, idiots over and over. And yeah, Umbra, Scorpius. Let's take a look at your actions. Attack, attack,
Technically,
and
I get 3 attack because
dual
I'm
wielding.
dual wielding.
Yep. So Scorpius, go ahead and roll your first shot. Umbra, that's a called shot, noted. That is still the wrong channel.
Dang it!
14 at 8th. That is sufficient. Right, dice your damage. 8.
8.
Okay. Umbra, roll to hit, -2. +1 from your thing, but still -2.
No, I don't care.
That
Yeah,
is
no.
a failure, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, and that was 8 points of damage on this guy, so... At this point, he's trying to flee. Scorpius, you may do your parting shot on him. Dice percentage. Well done. That is so many crits today. 25 triple damage. Roll any number. It doesn't matter. He's dead. He has 2 hit points left and you just tripled your damage.
Well, I tripled, but... No, never mind. Let's just triple.
21. Beep. It's dead. Party
I'll
at
be
this
taking
point.
That 50 XP.
Yes, you will. At this point, there are 2 people in a lizard tied up with a Chloromede's rope. Everyone else is either dead, except for the 3 that fled. The lizard things, one of them died, the other has crawled off.
How far have he crawled?
Are you trying to track him?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second to look him up then, because he's moving away at his top movement speed.
But you said he was crawling.
Well, these things kind of crawl, you know how they do. Let's see, what is this thing's movement speed?
Oh, wait, okay. Are we talking about the creature, or are we talking about the humanoid?
The 6-legged creature that may or may not breathe fire. The thing you said, oh, I want that one.
There's one tied up, isn't there?
There is one tied up, yes.
Okay, never mind, because I thought you said one of the humanoids were crawling away.
I mean, there's one running. 2 of them, actually. The ones that attacked Umbra, failed, and just split and ran. You tried to kill one of them, almost got it, but it still ran.
Oh, they'll bleed out. I'm good.
Yeah, probably. Well, party, what are you doing at this time?
Is there one still on me, or is that one dead? No, that one died. Right?
A Chloromede, 1 hit point restored.
Thank you.
Your hand feels
That
like
one-
shit.
Did the one that was attacking me die? That the one Scorpius killed?
Scorpius hurt it pretty bad, but it's still running. And the other one that swung and hit and was like shit, stone skin, ran.
No, the one that was just that me. I just tried to stab, and I also tried to.
No,
poke
I've
it.
absolutely destroyed it. We have
Okay,
been
I
shattered
was
in
making
blood.
sure it was that one that would die.
Yeah, I got a nat 20. Triple damage. Yeah, no, it was not going away.
Amber will.
I need to check something very quickly.
Yeah, she doesn't have to bind wounds because absorption.
Damn it.
Alright, Scorpius, that's what you're doing.
Amber will look to Corby and ask you.
Now,
Looks
Chloromede
like you
is
finally bled.
AFK.
I'm not AFK.
No? Never mind then. You sure you're not AFK? Because I think you
Yeah.
might be.
Pretty
Well,
sure.
Amber will say to you, "Oh, it looks like you can bleed. Actually,
It happens from time to time.
you want some healing?"
My hand, yes, please.
She will start casting. Heal wound. Like less. Yes, wound. Yes, she will. She will. Yes, heal wound.
Yes, he will.
I am
Dice,
great at
yes.
speaking.
1-8.
1/8.
Yes.
Yes. 7 HP.
7
Nice.
HP.
Trust my hand feels a lot better now.
Yep, you've regained the full motion and flexibility. It's still a bit iffy at points, but yeah.
Good. In that case, I'm going to cast Stone Skin.
She
Okay.
will ask you if you want if you want another.
Was anyone else in our group injured?
Uh,
I think Ben.
Ben is injured. Not
No,
terribly,
it's-
but he could do with some healing, and he will ask.
Feed
if that's-
Ben and Jazeel.
I will
I'll be
check.
fine.
I think Jazeel. Did Jazeel ever hurt?
Jazeel was injured.
I will look over Jazeel.
Jazeel took 3 points of damage.
He has himself.
Yeah, about a 20th of his hit points or so.
I'm gonna go over to Ben. How's he looking?
Ben's doing alright. Maybe about a 20th as well.
I'll let Ben first. Did Scorpius actually get hit, or no?
Nope.
Okay. And
The
Ben
person
gets...
in leather armor is the only one who didn't take damage here.
I didn't take damage.
No, you did. You're stone skin, but
And absorption.
and absorption, but still, I'm the only one who didn't take actual physical damage. That made them bleed. Is what I mean.
What a fun day.
Okay. Going over to where Scorpius is. Which one of them was it that was demanding tribute from us?
Thing 1.
Thing 1.
You'll notice she is being very boastful. We are the Sithik. You should free us, and we shall not.
I'm going to put my foot on Thing 1's throat.
It's kind of... Yeah, okay, you can do that.
Now, you. Are you next in command?
Give me a second. You're asking thing 2 this, I assume? And
Yes.
it will say yes, and you'll notice the S is drawn out because they're lizard creatures. It's...
Okay.
Yeah.
And I take it you have some treasure to pay us tribute at this point?
Not on us. No. But perhaps I could negotiate with the Queen on your behalf?
You do that.
Okay.
You go tell your queen that the next time the Triad rides through, we will be expecting tribute. Or there will be no survivors next time.
Yes, yes.
And
understood.
I'm going to kill Thing 1.
Okay. Okay.
It makes
Akromi
no sense.
stabs Thing 1. Thing 2 was the one that is now covered in blood and looking shocked, and yeah, it's kind of whimpering.
And I'm waiting for the dungeon master to reply.
So, what were you asking, Aiden? Brain.
Looking in game chat.
In-game chat. That's boss, not me. Oh, is it male or female? Scorpius, this thing has some bigger issues on its mind. Okay, Scorpius. The thing 2 is looking back and forth here, and she will ask if you can please not take her mount that she raised when it was... She's saying that she can't get back to the tribe without it.
Okay, but more than one of these things got tied up, right?
No, just one of them. They were spread out.
Crap. You do realize this shithead here, and I'll indicate the one I just killed, wanted our mounts so that we were left to walk in this great desert of yours.
Oh, I see the breakdown in communication now.
Oh, yeah, no. Grills, they asked for 10 gold for each mount.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, poor communication skills can cost you. Oh, well.
I mean, I heard it clearly. That's why I was trying to negotiate.
No, I thought they wanted gold and our mounts.
No,
That shit.
but I guess it kind of was. It did fall into Eminem because he did use that low voice.
Yeah, he did. You know what, though? I'll accept that. That is beautiful. I want to reward XP for someone, but I'm not sure who should get.
Well then, you should thank your god or gods or whatever it is and make peace with them. I'm going to let you go. Recall the rope.
Okay, you've recalled the rope, and it's steadying the mound. And yeah, assuming you
Before
all,
she goes, assuming it is a she because
it is a she.
okay.
My lizard people do not have tits. Before anyone asks, but it's
Well,
undeniably
yes,
she.
they're snakes.
Damn it.
I was going to ask her how far are they away from their nesting area.
If I tell you, you won't come there and slaughter us all in our sleep.
No, I'm willing to make a trade.
I don't know if that would be wise, but I will tell you it is more than 50 miles into the desert. There are no hospitable lands there. It's the desert itself.
You want a mount, don't you?
I want a mount.
The next time you pass through, I can arrange for one as tribute. Or I can try at least.
I'll nod. And I'm going to walk over to the two that I shot and retrieve my crossbow bolts if they survive.
You may make the saving throws. Yeah.
Double M you cut out there.
You can make the saving throws, girls.
Huh? Yeah, I rolled them.
Okay. Okay. Guys, Scorpius is walking next to the snake lady, not snake lady, lizard lady on her mound as she's slowly working her way there and trying to clean off the blood of her companion. Are you all doing anything with that?
Umbra will walk over.
Alright, Umbra will be walking over Aiden, if that adjusts Scorpius's actions.
She will sheath her sword, by the way.
Sheathing her sword. Alright, Aiden waiting on that. Acromid, you're recovering your bolts at this point.
Yep.
Jaziel is there. I forget if you all healed him or not. Grills, I really should be doing this, but I'm having you keep track of Jaziel's HP.
Okay. Did anybody heal Jaziel?
No.
Okay.
Currently, he's down 3.
Yeah, I've got that.
Let's see, Ben, I'm keeping track of. Xavier's talking with Ben and examining the critters. Well, creatures, monsters, the whatevers. I don't recall reading about these before. I'll have to look them up, though. Why is it that everything wishes to...
Umbra was saying that to the hero.
Noted. Xavier's just quietly muttering, why does everything want to inhabit this terrible desert? Ben will answer quite seriously that clearly they want more friends like Dave, and Xavier just shakes his head quietly, no. Okay, Umbra. I'm kind of waiting on
almost
Aiden
done.
here, yeah. Coromade, sorry, kind of in a holding pattern while I wait for Aiden to finish up typing something.
Well, I'm going to go for a smoke, but if my input is needed other than combat, I'm going to reload and dose my crossbow, and then I'll see to Jaziel's wound, finding it. That might be too late, though. Going for that smoke, though, real quick.
Aiden, send a copy of this over to
I already did.
Okay.
Umbra, I'm gonna message you something as Umbra would also add to that.
Really, we should just do this in character at this point, because girls can't
Yeah,
really
just
meta with the
toss it in
knowledge.
character. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. No, actually, I will say that.
That's the wrong person. There we go.
Okay, and I am back. What have we done?
Scorpius and Umbra went with the lizard lady as she started walking into the desert with her mound, and there was something going on. Someone exchanged something to someone else. You weren't really paying attention. You were getting your bolts at that point, unless you'd like to pay attention to that.
I'll try to listen in, but actually my focus after getting the bolts is go find that.
Don't
lizard.
worry, because Scorpius is going to tell him, so.
Alright.
I just didn't want him to interject as I did this.
Yeah, they send an army and I'll hit them with the heavy stuff.
Yeah, no, at this point, they've picked up on it. The nightmare had him pause for a second, but at this point, they were committed. It's like, well, shit, at this point, they might chase us if we try and flee. Can't really pass off as human travelers and such, and most people attack monsters on sight, so... Fuck. Hope that that thing is weak to fire, which the mounds... Well, I guess you'll find out at some point. Okay. Congratulations, party. As at this point, you know, the woman's gonna start picking up speed, and I assume you all are letting her leave?
I believe so.
Alright. And yeah, party. That should do it for that encounter. It's only
Did
midday.
Umber hear Xavier mumbling to himself out? He didn't know what the hell these things were.
Yeah, sure. You didn't notice that.
I did
You
notice
did
it, or
notice
did-
that. Brain. I'm sorry, I'm tired, guys. It's past 11.
Not Umbra. Scorpius did ask what these things were, and they said it again.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But he's never heard of them before.
Umber will go over and tell him what they are. Tell him just their name. If he doesn't know their name, then she'll explain a little bit about them.
Alright.
And Scorpius will go over and tell Informade what he just did.
So, Scorpius, why don't you go tell Akromid that?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Alright. And then party, since this is probably just going to take place in DMs, I think we can speed some things up here. Are you doing anything else special at the campsite, or at this point you all loading up and leaving?
Get the dropped scimitars, check them for coin.
No coin. You can get scimitars. There are, what'd I say? You will recover 15 scimitars in total. They are
And?
not magical.
And the pikes or whatever else it was they had.
2 spears. 3 of them, actually, my bad. Yeah, because you killed the spear wielder.
Actually, how far are we away, Eminem? I might have to actually change the timeline, because I didn't mean a day or two. With how everything's going.
Well, unfortunately, that's what you told the lady.
I know, but I thought we were close, and I don't know how close we are, because I don't have a map.
Well, you won't be able to change time. Only the DM gets that power. But it took you all about a week's travel from Invera, but you had a couple interesting stops along the way. So call it 3, 4, or 5 days, depending on encounters, to get to Rinvera.
How far away is Oasis?
About a day's travel. Well, from Morgue, you've all been traveling for about half a day now, so probably a half day's travel then.
So go back to Oasis, rest, come back here, go and collect. That's what I'm understanding.
I suppose so, since you've made an agreement with them.
Yeah.
At this
Maybe
point, are you
that
all
one.
loading up?
Yes. Well, once Boss Man
Okay,
is
we got
done.
the stuff done. My crossbow is reloaded. Jaziel's leg has been tended to.
Just to double check, our prisoner is still there.
Tied up
Tied
like a
up
mummy. He's not going
and
nowhere.
glaring at y'all like he wishes he could kill you with a word or a glare.
I'd feed him, but I'm afraid he'd just throw a fireball at me.
Actually, you know what? Umber will walk to him.
Okay.
She will sit him up, or how is he raised? Is he laying down right now?
He's laying down. There's no way he's gonna comfortably sit up.
Yeah, she will kind of prop him up,
Okay.
and she will look to him and say, "If you understand what I'm saying, just nod your head."
Well, there's a lot of muffled noises and not a single head nod in the mix.
What are you trying to do with that thing?
Sit back down. I had him laying so he couldn't roll out.
She'll nod and put him back down. So I was just trying to see something.
What did you want to know?
I wanted to know if he could understand anything at all. I guess not, but it was worth a shot.
Well, if he could understand you, what would you ask?
I don't know.
Well, I would ask if he's
Honestly,
hungry.
just wanted to see.
But I'm
That
assuming
chap.
by the time we make camp or go to bed in an inn tonight, I can just make hand signals and hope that works.
Oh, I can do better than that. But for right now, it can stay hungry.
Well, let's get going, Bossman.
Yes. So, Dungeon Master, we will mount up and continue.
Alright. Well, party, you will mount up and continue. The road will pass underneath you as you all travel at the speed you've been going thus far. And after... How many miles was that? Several hours of travel, you will come upon the village of Oasis.
Okay. About what time of day is it?
Let's see. That would put y'all at about 6 or 7 p.m., so getting close to nightfall, but not there yet.
Okay.
Hey, Bossman, how far was the general store from the center of the town?
DM? Do I
Only
remember?
like a couple minutes. It's a small
A
town,
couple of minutes.
small village. But this thing didn't really have much in terms of general store supplies. It's a village.
Oh no, I just wanted to unload the stuff we have.
Yeah, you can
Well,
try.
Party, before you get inside the thing, a couple guards near the gate into the village will halt y'all and ask why they're... Like, they know you at this point because you passed through, but they're inquiring about the monster in the cart.
It's a raider that attacked us. We haven't been able to communicate with it yet. We have not decided its fate. Why?
Is it safe to bring a monster into our village? Is it a
It's
safe
tied
creature
up.
to bring in?
It's
It's-
tied up.
Tied up, roped like a...
I've heard stories about creatures in the desert that can breathe fire, like a dragon.
Oh, this one can, too.
Do not allow that thing in here, one of the guards will say to the other, and he's nodding. You have it
Well,
tied
it
up on a
can't-
wooden wagon?
It can't open its mouth to breathe the fire unless it wants to blow out its mouth.
Alright, fine, take it through, but please, for the love of God, don't burn things down.
We won't. We'll
Alright,
make
the
sure
guards-
it's safe.
The guards will allow you through, looking kind of worriedly, and one will say, hey, go tell the captain, just make sure that's okay. And he'll nod and run off.
Maybe we should get a... Maybe we could...
Maybe we should have gotten a tarp for him.
Actually, I think we may need just to buy muzzles now.
Alright,
Alright.
party.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
At this point, it is that time of day, at that place in the universe. I am pausing session and ending it because I am tired.
Okay.
Got a little scatterbrain tonight, but I think we did alright.
Yeah.
Oasis just stopped by the guards and allowed through. Okay, I get to do XP calc for a couple encounters here.
Oh yeah.
Can I do one thing before we end session?
What do you want to do?
I just need to pay back Umber the 800 gold.
Okay, you should be able to do that.
Okay.
Well, wait, hold on. Are you paying it back by selling goods and then paying it back out of that, or something else?
Straight out from my gems.
Alright, you should be able to do that.
What?
You paid 800 gold coins for me to get a potion of pure poison because I didn't have my money on me.
Oh, yeah, that.
And this is me paying you back because I now got my gem bag.
Alright,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
copy those things over to there. And now I get to do some number crunching. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed the session.
Oh yeah.